Hey folks, welcome back to The Dark Veil, a real play D&D podcast about a group of adventurers played by lovable idiots. Where we last left off, our ragtag party descended into the underground sanctum of Velen the Wildspeaker, and found death and desolation. They pressed on, coming through the caverns to find Velen and the remains of his people being assaulted by a hag named Greta Thatchfoot. Together with Velen, using the knowledge of their last deadly encounter with the hag, Thatchfoot was defeated, and the coven dwindled further still. With their enemy gone, Velen and his people began to rebuild. Our party stayed around a bit to help, and Dane finally received instruction to harness his new abilities. After a short stay in the Druid's Grove, Velen used his magic to send the party to the home of Eric Mugweed, a village called Greenwood. Eric introduced his new friends to his mother, who promptly invited them all to stay for dinner. Pip and Dane left to find Mr. Mugweed, but first found Brano and Presea, the strange elves they had met, who agreed to watch over the village until the party arrived. As they approached, Brano told them, "We're running out of time. They'll be here soon." And that is where we pick up in this episode of The Dark Veil. So, I guess it's Pip and I. Are we opening with Pip and I talking to Brano and Presea?
Yeah.
Yes.
Or are we at the Mugweed household?
We begin with you two.
Okay.
The band. Bono appears.
Bono.
It's a beautiful day.
Hey, that would be a good ending part.
That would.
Just a little short 3-second. It's a beautiful day.
So,
Can you like intro with what Brano's saying? That way we kind of had like a
Play off of.
yeah.
They're almost here. That's what
Yeah, like Gandalf. Yeah.
we must turn back! Alright. Good lord.
Who's almost here?
Who do you think?
Hey!
The Fae?
I guess I'll... What do you know?
We noticed them skulking up near the mountains. We've been patrolling the village for several days now.
How much time do we have?
I'm not certain, but they grow in numbers each day.
What do they want in Greenwood?
That I am not certain.
Quonsang heard something when he wore the eye. Let's go and find Eric's father and go back. We must tell the others. Brano, have you seen a halfling man chopping wood?
That description fits nearly everyone here.
Way to
I've
go,
never
Dane.
been here before. I don't know these people.
Brano?
Okay, Eric's dad. Have you seen him? Sorry, Eric's dad. Have you seen him?
We're not getting our shit together.
Have you seen his dog?
It's gonna be a long night, folks.
It is.
I like that laugh.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure I'm familiar with him.
Did you not deliver the letter?
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's right.
Oh no!
Oh, that's Sorry,
That's
my mind's
a
all
little
over the
lie.
place tonight.
I just imagine like Brano just like once Eric gave him the letters, he's like, Okay. Toss him over his shoulder.
Then, yep.
Are you Eric's dad? Here, have some money. He's like the village drunk.
Yeah.
This is Eric's father. And he's just like, hey, how's it going?
It's the little guy from Tangled.
Oh,
You got me! Goodness. Okay.
Yes, his father.
Should we start over?
Welcome back to the Dark Veil.
Yeah. Where we last left off.
Jeez.
Anyway.
So how are you guys doing?
We are on rare form tonight.
Yeah.
Eric's father. Have you seen him?
Not today. No. Alright, well, good talking with you.
With Brano.
Jeez.
That was the weirdest conversation we've ever had in my life.
Is Presea with him?
Yes. Who's Presea?
Where's Melanie?
They both look at each other. And they say, she's out scouting.
I'm gonna roll an insight check.
Yeah, I want to insight that.
$13.
Am I not there?
No.
You stayed back and showed Mrs. Mugweed how you can clean the dust.
That's right.
You're,
Became a leaf blower.
you're showing her your blowing skills.
Right.
I dislike this so much.
14 for my insight.
Okay. I'm gonna use my rose quartz dice set.
Ooh.
That
Those are
really got me.
That's
Yeah.
nice.
Ooh.
Love that.
Okay. They're a little hard to read.
Sure. I guess I'm going to tap into this power that I'm learning to control and talk to his brain.
Okay.
And I'm going to say, this something happened, but like, and I'm going to do the thing where he can talk back.
Okay. He responds, never do that again without my consent.
We had a whole episode on this, Dane.
That's how episode 4 ends. with Drew talking about consent.
And he drives the scimitar into your chest. No, I'm just kidding.
He misses.
Oh,
I can't read your thoughts. We're only talking.
still in your brain, or is that out loud?
Brain, telepathically.
She's scouting in the north. That's all.
I nod.
I look between them.
Because they're like,
Yeah.
Right.
I was like, should we go look for Eric's dad?
Fine. Will you meet us back at the Mugweed house?
yes.
We will be there soon.
Can I insight that?
Sure.
13.
Yeah, hard to read. Yeah. So, they return back to the village as you head further and further into the woods.
Dane,
Hi.
I'm not really used to this.
What's that?
Having friends.
It's not so bad, is it?
No. I just... Back in the sewer, I'm used to doing things on my own.
Did you say the sewer?
Isn't that where we were? Like, in the sewer area? Like, how would you describe that? I don't know. Like a tunnel?
Cave?
Okay, back in the cave.
In the Druid's Grove?
Yeah, I pictured a sewer.
When we were running under a master.
Yeah, I was picturing us under
we
a
were all
sewer.
turtles.
Yeah, that's what I was picturing us.
Wow.
What was your catchphrase there, Dane?
Ancient Druids Grove sewer.
Right.
That's what Pip
I
thinks
turned
it
into
was.
a turtle and said cowabunga, like...
We had a lot
He
of
was
pizza.
skateboarding away.
Yo! Yeah, let's restart, actually.
The
Anyway.
whole campaign.
Okay.
Let's start off as Ninja
No,
Turtles.
but hey, commit
Back
to
in the
that.
grove.
Commit to it, just go back to the sewer.
Good lord.
You remember all the pool?
It smelled like piss in there.
He was like, that was the people. Like,
Don't you
Sorry.
remember? When
That
we
was-
went into that little
That was Ron
water?
John.
That was piss.
All right.
Okay. Back in the grove.
Mhm. What were you saying? It's just back in the grove.
Okay.
Okay.
When we were back in the grove, and I went on my own. I've always been used to doing things on my own.
I understand. But you don't need to anymore. And please understand that my anger was for fear of your well-being. If you would have caught the hag, we wouldn't have found you. Just don't scare us like that again.
I won't.
Because we are friends.
Friends.
And I do a fist bump.
I do it back.
Cool. Okay. So we're looking for Mr. Mugweed. Lord Mugweed?
Yes.
Lord
No.
Mayor Mugweed.
No, Eric would be Master Mugweed. Mr. Mugweed is his father. Young Master Mugweed.
Can I do a perception check to see if I can smell him from the scent I picked up from his house?
You didn't really actively smell him.
No, but I was in the house.
She was in the house.
me too. Can I also smell things?
If not, that's okay. I'll just do another form of perception.
I mean, I was-
You can track him using survival.
Yeah, I'll do that. I will track using survival.
With guidance.
Is that a D4?
Yes. I did it when we did the fist bump. I gave you
Okay.
guidance.
Cool. 16.
16. Okay, so guys end up in the woods and you begin to track Mr. Mugweed. There are a lot of tracks in these woods, and so it's a little bit difficult to be able to match his, especially since everyone in the village is a halfling.
Mm-hmm.
But in the middle of your tracking, you hear what sounds like
Can I do a perception check to see where that's coming from with my hearing?
Sure.
22.
Okay. You manage to discern it is towards the northwest. And it sounds like an axe hitting a tree very fast, actually.
This way, Dane.
I follow.
Someone's trying to go after my title.
Free chopper.
Fastest axe in the West.
We're in the east.
Balls, man.
And then the title still stands.
Rondon Timbers, champ.
Eventually, you guys reach. It looks like a very thick tree in the woods, and you see a very stout-looking man with blonde hair and what looks like a goatee. No other facial hair. Looks much older. With his axe in hand, and he's just like chopping away at it. You can see a bunch of tools laid down beside him, and you can see splinters of wood just on the ground, just flying in different places too.
I look to Dane and I kind of like nudge my head towards him.
I'll step forward and I'll... Excuse me. Mugweed?
He turns around just very curiously. Do I know you?
Not yet. We're friends of Eric.
Ah. Is he in town?
He is.
Oh my, and he begins to pack up his things, and he says, "Thanks for letting me know." And he just begins to walk off towards the village.
You're welcome.
That was easy. And I follow?
Yeah, we follow.
You just see the
I guess-
little feet just running off into the village.
I want to look at the tree real quick.
Okay.
Nature check to like, what's the word I want to use?
Identify?
Identify it.
Can he do it with advantage because he's a woodworker and is intimate with his wood?
Don't say that.
Don't shake her dice like that.
Why not? Sure.
Okay. All right. That's a 15.
You guys hear that?
Yeah, it sounds like a dog
Yeah. It's Cody. He's
barking.
Barking like a dog.
no, he's antagonizing her. The tree itself, it looks like a standard oak tree.
Okay.
Just a little bit.
OAK.
I probably don't have a way to haul it back for him, so I will leave it.
All right.
Or would you say you would leaf it?
I would not say that, because I'm not a nerd.
I'll see myself out of this podcast. It's nice working with y'all.
Have a good night, Matt.
Thank you.
Yep, bye.
So,
Damn.
having
Just so willing.
identified the oak tree, I will follow Mr. Mugweed.
Okay. With your robot hand.
Cool.
It is at this point that both of you are walking back that you hear some slight whispering in the forest.
I guess I want to see if I can listen closer without Heck.
Can I do a perception check with advantage by listening?
Yeah.
$18.
You perk your ear up to the forest, and past the sound of moving branches and rustling leaves, the calls of different birds and animals, there is a voice that's directed toward the both of you. It's a little hard to hear, but with your perception, it whispers, "Soon, very soon. Soon, very soon."
Hey, do you hear that?
Do I hear the whisper, but do I hear what it's saying?
Go ahead and make a check for me.
Okay. That's a 16 in perception.
Yeah, that's fine. You can hear it.
Okay. And I'll do the mind link with Pip.
Okay.
We must hurry. Don't be alarmed. You can talk back.
Hello?
I don't understand it.
Is that my
Is
voice?
that my voice? That's the second or third time
It's
that
like
reference has been
Superstar.
made in this campaign.
Yeah, it is.
That's
I'm
the
bursting
greatest
through.
movie.
It is. It's so good.
This is the greatest show. Haste.
Let's go. And I have my bow and my arrow kind of drawn.
I'm like holding the staff a little tighter.
As we're walking, I'm constantly like looking to see if anybody's following us. Do I need to make perception or anything, Brendan?
Yeah.
Nice. 20, not natural.
Okay. Yeah. There is a shadow that follows you. It doesn't seem as though someone's like walking with you, but it seems as though something dark, like just is in your area. It's
Which
strange.
direction? Like behind us?
Yes, you're moving away from it.
I'm going to cast Detect Thoughts as subtly as I can.
Okay.
As soon as I see the shadow, though, I think someone's there and I shoot at it.
Okay. The arrow is loosed into the forest, finding no perches.
Okay. Tane, we gotta go.
Is it possible to cast that with subtlety, like sleight of hand or something?
Yeah, you can make a sleight of hand check. Yeah.
Okay. That is a 15.
Okay. Gotcha. It would have been so funny if you failed that, because you'd have been like, detect thoughts! Like,
Right.
Suddenly.
Right.
Like Sailor Moon, you just like put the wand up in the air.
Yeah. Have to announce everything I'm doing. I'm an anime character.
Yeah. Spirit gun.
Flame arrow!
Yeah, I cast Detect Thoughts. It says
What's
I can
the
use a
range?
spell to detect the presence of thinking creatures you can't see. You can search for thoughts within 30 feet of you.
30 feet.
Excuse me. So sorry.
You definitely found some thoughts.
I did.
Oh my god.
Wait, does that mean he can hear my thoughts?
Yeah, some scantily clad women appear from the forest.
He just looks at Pip. Oh, no,
detect-
Pip. Because she's a thought. Never mind. Okay, never
I
mind.
guess I'm not actively looking for your thoughts, so I don't think it.
Mac!
That was a slow burn, I
Click.
guess.
Oh my god.
Because she's a thought. Oh my god, Mac.
Anyways, I'll see myself off the podcast.
Alright, sorry, Tyler, what was that?
So I guess I'm not targeting you with it, so I don't think so.
Okay.
Within 30 feet of you, only Pip is Pip is the only one within range.
Okay. It's concentration for a minute, so I'm going to keep that concentration up.
Okay.
And I'm going to kind of occasionally send out the feelers again. I guess it says as an action, so for the minute as I'm walking, I'm going to be trying to.
Okay. About halfway through, you sense the mind of a different creature.
So I guess I'm going to kind of try to hone in on that.
Okay.
Because I think that's a wisdom save.
Oh, okay.
I guess you can use a spell to detect the presence of thinking creatures you can't see. When you cast a spell or as your action during the duration, you can search for thoughts within 30 feet of you. Can't detect a creature with an intelligence of 3 or lower, or one that doesn't speak any language. Once you detect the presence of a creature in this way, you can read its thoughts for the rest of the duration, as described above, but it must still be within range. But if I want to go deeper, that's a wisdom save. So I just surface level, I think it's just, I get it. It sounds like.
Okay, so surface level thoughts then.
Yes.
Gotcha. The thoughts that you pick up on are what would they be? A terrible danger. Terrible danger.
Who's there?
Snow. You suddenly apparate a dark-skinned, decrepit form. These two horns kind of like come out from the side, very small and curled downward. This long, kind of frizzled black hair tumbling to down her waist. This kind of brown wrapped cloth over her chest. You see a belt with what look like various skulls of different creatures, long dried out and dead.
I guess as she appeared, like she appeared in front of us.
Behind you.
Behind me.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess I turn around and like kind of like move between her and Pip, and with the mind link, I'm gonna say, Pip, get ready to run.
And I have my bow and my arrow drawn, kind of over. If he's in front of me, like peering off of his like right shoulder towards her.
I'll say, who are you?
Greetings, darling. I am Eve Dreamcatcher. You can see her horrible, dark, purple skin, her long forehead and long nose, these horrible, darkened teeth as well.
Now, I guess I do still have the detect thoughts still up, so like surface level things are still. Why are you here?
Believe it or not, I've come to warn you.
Warn us about what?
Not you, Him.
What is it then?
The newfound power you wield. It blinds all those who hold one similar. You carry a beacon. To some, it fills them with hope, but others it fills them with envy.
I asked for none of it. But I will do what I must.
A great battle will take place here very soon.
And whose side are you on?
My own. My sisters are blind.
Blind to what?
Making deals with unscrupulous creatures. One such creature seeks to destroy you, child. A so-called warrior of the light.
Now, I guess just for clarity's sake, me child or her child?
You.
Okay. Name him.
Alistair Lancaster, the right hand of Aragoth.
I will be wary of him.
If you're not choosing a side, why are you here to warn us? What's in it for you?
I mean to convince you to leave. Far from this place. Run while you still can. Or a great and terrible battle will ensue here.
Do you mean to say that if I'm not here, the battle won't happen?
No. It will happen. Eventually.
Then my place is here then. These are my friends' people. I won't leave them.
Then I shall see you and your companions beyond the veil of darkness. And she disappears.
Dane?
Come. We must go quick.
And we run.
Yes. I guess, yeah, I won't wild shape. I was gonna go fast. Oh, wait. I can. I'm gonna wild shape into the fastest thing I can right now, which is a riding horse.
Please no.
And I'm gonna stop for a moment for Pip to get on.
Okay.
Okay, so I
Bye.
Okay with that, right?
I get on Jane.
Like kick her on your way by. Just
Yeah. Oh, shit. I thought we were friends.
Somehow
had
I
an
flip you
endearing
off with
moment.
a hoof.
Yeah.
What about the sewers?
Yeah. We bonded in there.
Where did your
So
I don't know. Bathroom, maybe?
we hustled back
Okay.
into town.
Here it is.
Oh, there
Right
he is.
there.
And that's how Kwansang died.
I can't believe that happened.
My name's Drew.
All right. Coming back to the house. It was who? Rondon, Kwansang, Eric, and Radric.
And Wolf and Pickles.
That's true.
So, I guess as we're coming into scene, I'm going to be working with Mrs. Mugweed on pinpointing or pinning down Eric's favorite dishes. So, Eric, what would you say is one of your favorite childhood dishes that like brings you back home mentally?
You know, Mom always made these spiced potatoes that I don't know what the spice is. She would never tell all the ladies in town. Always wanted to know, how do you make it? But it was her secret, and she holds it as a point of pride. So good luck getting that out of her.
All right. So, I got a +1 to persuasion. Let's. So I'm just talking to Mrs. Mugweed. I'm like, all right, Mrs. Mugweed. Eric's been going on about these spiced potatoes that he's just been dying for, and I need to know that recipe, Mrs. Mugweed. What do you throw in? And I'll just make a persuasion check.
Sure. Intimidation. You better fucking tell me that recipe.
Well, I do got a +3 to intimidation, so 12.
She says, sorry, family secret.
Now I'm gonna do an intimidation check.
Get the axe
Show
out.
it! Well then I was like, all right, Miss Mugweed, mum's the word, I guess. But if a a gnome like me can watch in the kitchen, make those spiced potatoes, you don't have to tell me what's in it. I just want to watch.
She eyes you warily. And she says, maybe let's just stick with the pies for tonight.
All right, Mrs. Mugweed, you got me.
From the other room, you hear Quan saying, Mrs. Mugweed, is this good enough? Because I'm cleaning.
Okay. And she heads out there, and what does she find?
Well, I've definitely been... Oh, what she finds. I'm holding a blanket, and I'm just beating it out with air. Boom, boom, boom. And it's just dust flying off it, obviously. And this is the last thing, I think.
And meanwhile, Radric's at the doorway with like dust like all over him. It looks like he hasn't been touched in years, just like a statue.
Same, Eric. Not Eric.
So-
Same,
So
Red.
as he's doing this, Quanting peeks around because he's still freaked out by Radric, and he goes, "It is awfully weird when you just stand there."
And he goes,
Stoic
And then he drops the
silence.
sword.
I was muted, but he does that like screeching. So you're gonna hear that on the recording twice, Matt, because I said it and then unmuted myself and said it again. But...
Got it. See, that's how I imagined like he like trances. It's just the ethereal noise just all through the night. And we're just like in our packs, just like, is he ever gonna shut up? I need to sleep.
You know, it bothered me for a while, but now I can't sleep without it.
It's my white noise machine.
Yeah.
So is this enough, Mrs. Mugweed?
Oh, it's more than enough. It looks beautiful in here. And she said, did you guys hear that, by the way?
Yeah.
I don't know what that was.
That's weird.
It was like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was the FBI breaking in. Welcome, Mr.
That's
Agents.
They're coming.
she says, you certainly saved me a lot of work.
And I say, how about I get that secret spice, Mrs. Mugweed?
Don't you dare, Mrs. Mugweed. He's a thief. Sorry. I don't know what came over me.
And I'll hold it over his head for months.
That's because you're 6 foot tall. I can't get any taller. You know this, Quan Sang.
Oh,
You know I have a hormone disorder.
so yeah, I say that. How about that? Spice, Mrs. Mugweed.
Make a persuasion check, sure.
Oh god. That's not terrible. The 12 plus whatever I have here. Sorry, I don't have my character sheet up. Persuasion. Oh, plus 4. 16.
You son of a bitch.
You do it, Quaxley.
The secret is raw potatoes.
Maybe we can talk more after dinner.
Mrs. Mugweed.
I put my hand up, and kind of bow to her, and I say, "It will be my pleasure, man."
He doesn't even do the cooking. I do all the cooking. Not Quan Sang. He does the tea. I do the cooking.
And with that, I say to her, "May I put on a pot of tea?"
You son of a bitch.
Certainly.
I'm gonna break his tea set. Not really.
At this point, the door is open, and there is another halfling that kind of comes in. It is not your father, Eric. But it is one of the neighbors, and he says, "Excuse me, Averna, who are these people that are coming into the village?" He kind of peeks in. "Oh, Eric, I didn't see you there." This is, for future reference, this is just one of the hundreds of neighbors that you have. And this is Jeffrey.
Jeffrey the
I
neighbor.
think Jeffrey.
My name is Jeffrey.
Jeffrey, good to see you. I'm just back in town, brought some friends.
I see that. I hope your little acting business didn't get you in trouble this time.
I looked to freaking Rod, and I go, little.
Oh, what are you talking about, little?
Wrong crowd.
And Quanting sees himself out of the house for a minute. Tea set's on, by the way. Girl.
Read the room.
Maybe a little bit of trouble, but it's been worthwhile.
Oh, you and your make-believe.
I'm sorry to interrupt. Did you say your name? Eric, did you say his name is Jeffrey? Hey,
Yeah.
there's no make-believe here, mister. Eric is a bona fide adventurer. I seen him cast some spells. I seen him kill some people. They had it coming. Sorry, Mrs. Mugweed. They had it coming. Anyways. They were nasty. Anyway. There's no make-believe here, sir.
Man, this guy is good, Eric. You've been around finding people all talented like.
Talented? I'm a lumberjack by trade, sir.
That's good commitment.
Son of a bitch! No one's believing me around here.
Will you all be performing tonight?
I hope not.
No performance tonight. We'll let you know.
That's a shame. That's a shame. Well, good to see you.
Yeah, good to see you. Take care. Okay, bye-bye.
He leaves.
Rondon's just kind of like, just pouting around the house, just like, can't get no spice recipe. Kwansei called me short. This guy not believing I'm an adventurer. It all started because I couldn't get that spice recipe, and Kwansei did.
Not yet.
Or I could read.
Hey, Rondon?
Yes, sir.
A little less of the killing talk in front of my mom.
I'm sorry. I'm just living right now. I'm gonna go take a step outside and cool off. I think the heat's getting to me.
Don't let Kwansing's cracks about being little have any effect. He's the minority here.
As Rondon walks out, I'm just going for flavor. I'm gonna say I left the door open when I walked out and heard this conversation. As he walks out, I'm gonna point my staff at him like this. I'm gonna go, retreat!
just kind of just knock his staff out.
I'm gonna walk inside and go, really got him, didn't I, Eric?
Yeah, it's a great impression there, Kwansing.
I'm gonna see if I can't find any more of those diarrhea berries to give to Kwansing while I'm out on the road, just walking around. There's probably more pressing issues, but
You step out for a moment.
I guess I'm just going to, after I say that to Eric, I'm going to go, Eric, who was that guy?
Jeffrey, he just lives up a couple houses. Kind of always has his nose in everybody's business. I mean, obviously, I guess. He's one of ours.
And I just kind of stand there awkwardly, and then I imagine I hear the whistling.
Sure.
And I go, tea time. And I walk over to the tea.
Eventually, you hear what sounds like a screaming outside, Eric.
I don't hear this.
Everyone, yeah.
Oh, God.
Do I recognize the voice?
Yes, this is your father.
Okay. Not in a panicked sounding voice, correct?
There's a slight panic sound in his voice, yeah.
Okay, well then gonna have my hand on my wand and run out towards him.
Woman, what did you buy this time? As he points to Radric. You're gonna put us in the doghouse!
Pup, no. She didn't buy anything. This is, and I'm kind of trying to wipe the dust off of the, I can only reach up to like his waist, but trying to wipe the dust off his legs at least. This is Radric. He's a friend of mine.
The helmet slightly turns, and you see your father just jump back. It moved!
Starts hearing the ethereal voices again.
I step into the doorway as he yells, it moved, and And I go, "Oh, we got all kinds of weird things that happen in this group, sir." And I hold out a cup of tea to him.
Pup, this is Quan Sang. You'll like the tea. I think you'll like the tea. I like the tea. Try the tea. This is Radric. The mule over there is named Pickles. Listen, Quan Sing's gonna try and tell you that he talks or that he's really smart. Don't listen to him. It's just a mule.
He does. He does.
And
You hear Pickles go, "Hey."
What? Pickles? It took you this long to talk?
Don't find that offensive.
After I hand him his cup, I am going to walk towards Pickles and kind of give him some tea as well.
Okay.
Rondon's gonna come back in through the window. I'm assuming there's an open window.
Sure.
We're outside.
I thought we were going inside.
You see your mom standing at the doorway now, and she says, "Oh, Reed, for Pete's sake, just come inside. They're harmless." And
Well-
kind of like,
Mom, we're not harmless. But okay.
and he heads inside, kind of like making sure not to make eye contact, and just runs. Shortly after, Dane and Pip, you come into the village, and the house of Eric Mugweed becomes visible.
And I'm just like booking it, like, and I'll kind of come to a stop, and I'll kind of do the horsey dance around, like,
Yeah. And I jump off.
and then as soon as she's off, I'm Dane shape again.
Part of me wants to imagine as soon as you went into town, you just turned into a miniature horse.
Yeah, yep. Turn into a pony.
Is there?
I didn't use another wild shape to do that.
Thanks for clarifying.
I wanted to be clear in case I need another use of my wild shape.
Right.
No, just burn your spell slots.
So Quan Sang and Rondon are outside?
Quan Sang, Rondon, and Radric, I think.
Okay.
If I'm mistaken.
So then as I'm Dane again, I'll say, "We have much to discuss." And I'll step inside the house.
Okay.
I follow.
I'll go through the door instead of the window like a madman.
Wait, which one is the madman one?
What?
You go through the door like a madman, or you're going through the door instead of going through the window?
Yeah, I'm gonna go through the door instead of a window like a madman. Like,
The window is the madman one.
the window is the madman one.
Okay. Want to make sure.
'Cause now I'm a cooled off man because I took a walk.
Right. You're a chill man.
I'm a chill man. Walk in and go, "Suh."
Assad.
Suh.
Oh, man.
True.
I guess I'll, as I enter, I'll say, "I'm sorry, Mr. and Mrs. Mugweed. Is there somewhere that we can sit and talk, perhaps somewhat privately? A sitting room, perhaps?"
And Eric, you know this. The house only consists of 3 rooms, which is the main room, their room, and then your room, which is a pretty small room.
Yeah.
I guess I probably could have been able to see that from just, seeing the outside of the house, right?
Good job. Tell me.
I don't think Eric had taken you into his room.
But I mean, just looking, you see the outside of the building.
Yeah.
You're in one room that takes up most of it.
Mm-hmm.
You can probably gather that the rest of it's
Yeah, I mean, everyone here is pretty. Poor would be the right word.
Sure.
I honestly should have explored the house more and saw like Eric's room. That's my guess. Fantasy posters everywhere.
So then I will. That's awesome, and I love it. I guess I'll break the mind link with Pip, and I'll switch to Eric. I'll say, Eric, there is some danger coming. Do you? It's me.
Me too.
There is some danger coming. I don't want to alarm your folks. Is there somewhere that we can speak? You can respond this way.
This is probably the most private place we're going to find. What? Did you see somebody? What's coming? What's going on? We have to get my parents out of here if there's something coming.
I don't believe it's immediate threat, but there is something. But I do not wish to alarm them. If they hear of it, will they panic?
Pop might. Mom's maybe a little more level-headed. But we can, if we ease them into it, they won't fly off the handle. My people are not fighters.
Of course. I wouldn't ask them to be. That's why we're here. So that they don't have to be.
I'm gonna go back outside. And I go up to Wolf and I scratch his head and I said, just keep an eye out, boy.
Okay.
Keep your ears open.
I also... Oh, shoot, sorry. I just kicked my desk. I like the mental picture of, like, outside the front of the house, in, like, this tiny halfling village, there's this huge wolf and a pack mule that's just, like...
I imagine that Wolf and Pickles are becoming really good friends.
I hope so. Pickles, he is a real jokester.
And like a 7-foot-tall moving statue.
Right.
Yeah.
Just red eyes glowing in the
Right.
twilight. Gosh. Okay, then I'll kind of like... all right then, let's ease them in. I'll let you go first.
Pop, how are you liking the tea?
Well, it tastes just like hot tea juice to me. Or leaf juice to me.
How can a member of my family say something so hurtful? So that's not a good Iroh, sorry.
As soon as he says that, Quantic sits still for a second and whispers into the cup.
Velen, where are you now?
Yeah,
And what's the...
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, what's the properties of the grove weed again?
I believe it's calming.
Perfect.
Calming
That's what we
restoration.
want.
Nice. Yeah, it's an acquired taste, I know. Hey, sit down, let's catch up a little bit. I haven't seen you in so long.
Takes a seat.
How's business? How's things going here? You got my letter, right?
Yes, and Eric, I'm concerned for you.
For me, why?
Well, It's too dangerous for our kind to be carrying such amounts of money.
Well, I wanted you to have it. I don't consider it for the entire village if you'd like. Share it as you see fit. But better it being sent back here to help take care of you and Mom and Jenny and Johnny and Greenwood in general than for me to just be schlepping it around with me.
You're not in any trouble, are you?
Well, maybe a little, but it's not
only
really.
a few kind of trades that pay out this well.
Oh no, nothing like that. Nothing that.
He's not selling his body, sir. Not canon, just a joke. But
Dane.
No, let's make this canon.
No, it's nothing like that. The money that we come across is taken from people who are hurting other people, and we stop them. And if they happen to have money on them when we stop them, then that money passes to us, and we try and do the best with it that we can.
I want to purposely make eye contact with his dad,
Okay.
right? And just go,
Okay.
and just kind of punch my hand a couple times. Like, we really roughed them up, sir.
You should have seen the ogres. They look real messed up.
Ogres?
Yeah, sorry.
This is a dangerous business.
Well,
there was front door.
there were 3, and your son took down 1. Very impressive.
And like Rondon hears it now, just stop.
I mean, you know what I left town to do. I'm doing it. This is
Yeah, but I
what
thought you were joking.
I know everybody did, but I'm here to tell you it wasn't a joke. And I don't know whether I brought something to Greenwood or just by coincidence something is coming to Greenwood, but there are creatures that we have encountered that are
See,
coming
this is
here.
exactly what I was talking about.
No.
Fighting these creatures, you've brought their wrath upon the village.
Now, hold up there, Mr. Mugweed. I'm sorry, Eric, to interject. I mean, I know this is your battle to fight, but honestly, I think they would have came no matter what. It just happens to be your hometown that also Eric happened to left to go adventure.
Well, it's awfully coincidental.
You're telling me I met these fools a few weeks ago, or a couple weeks ago, except for Dane. He's been a long time best friend, but like, this whole thing has been coincidental. I don't know what to tell you.
Together ever.
I don't know what to tell you, but there's some force greater than all of us that are bringing us together to this moment. And your son, he's an excellent key to this. I don't know about you, but I trust him.
We think these creatures were already looking at Greenwood. It just so happens that you have people in your corner that can do something about it.
I'm sorry, I heard a weird chiming noise.
That the teapot?
Yeah, some new fancy ones from Berkshire.
That's where I'm from.
Berna, get the teapot. No.
You just tell Berna to get in the kennel.
Get the kettle.
Oh, I was so confused. I was like,
What kind of dynamic do your parents have, Eric?
Yeah. Hey, humans don't have a monopoly on toxic masculinity, all right?
Yikes!
Halflings. You name it.
Anyway, it just so happens that you have people in your corner that can help now that they are coming.
And then I make eye contact with him again, and I punch my head.
And I just look.
Head.
I look at Quan and say, "Not the right time. Not the right time."
You don't understand. Violence breeds violence. You don't think that killing one of these things will bring the ire of much more? You think you can go through life by just punching everyone you meet?
No, Pop, you might be right.
You know
Listen,
what? I thought that you coming here was a good thing. But it turns out that you're okay with having everyone's blood on your hands.
Hey! I stand up, and you see my eyes get red. Do not talk to my friend like that.
Pip, it's okay. Pip,
No. It's not. We're trying to warn you. We're trying to help you. If you want, we can get the hell out of here, and you can deal with all this yourself. Your son has shown so much potential. You talking to him like that? You don't deserve his help. And I walk out.
I look to Mr. Mugweed and I say, "Sir, what Pip said is true. Your son has shown very much potential. But he's only telling you the truth. Truth never damages. Lost that is true. And then I stand up and I say, please have faith in him, because he cares so much." And I walk out to address Pip.
I'm gonna take my dramatic moment and be like, "Sir, your son has the biggest heart I ever known. To the point where he has a 7-foot heart. I trust him. I'm gonna take my leave now. Just to make this a little bit more dramatic."
I don't know why I expected Rondon to be like, "I don't know what we're yelling about."
Yeah,
I mean, that would be pretty much on brand.
He slams the door twice.
Poke my head right back in, just like, seriously, I'd like this spiced potatoes recipe. Different conversation for different time. Okay, bye.
I guess I'll chime in. My turn. Haven't you people ever heard of closing the gosh dang door? But my actual contribution. Mr. Mugweed. That was way more Scottish than I intended. Mr. Mugweed. Mr. Mugweed.
If you had the chance to change your fate.
I turned my mom to a bear.
Mom, it's just my boy.
Oh, good lord. Sorry.
Not Ned.
Yeah.
Great movie, though.
Do you think that if these things come anyway, that they'll turn away because you don't want to fight?
I think that should gather everyone in the village and visit one of our sister villages.
I don't understand.
Pop, I actually think that's a great idea. If I don't know if Darvington is far enough, but I think it's a good place to start. If people were able to go to Darvington and we could send word when it's safe, I think that would be a great place to know that you're safe, which is all we want.
And you?
I need to stay. I need to stay and face this. It's what...
He stands up and walks away.
Pop,
If he's walking around out the door, I'm just kind of waiting by it, just turn him around, push him back
with my
in.
axe.
No, he walks, he goes into his bedroom.
Got it. Then I'm gonna go smack with my axe.
Oh God!
Just running, just like, Mr. Mugweed!
There is no privacy in your house anymore.
so... watching him go, and I'm guessing having seen this sort of disagreement over the years, I know that following and pressing the point is counterproductive at this point, and so I'm just gonna turn to Dane and Pip, are you inside or did you leave?
I'm outside.
Okay, so Dane, so
I am sorry.
it's okay. This actually might be the best outcome. If we can relocate people to a safer place, I think this... I don't want the town to be destroyed, but property damage is better than... These are my people.
People team damage.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
That was so stupid. I love it.
What?
Yes.
What threat did you know is coming? What did you hear?
On our way back, we met another hag who does not seem to be in league with the others, but she warned us that a battle comes here. Whether we are here or not, a battle is coming. Dreamcatcher was her name.
Why here?
That would have been a good question to ask. My bad.
Mac.
I'm not sure. Perhaps we can find out. Mrs. Mugweed, I'm so sorry.
No, I apologize. He has the shortest temper. I'm sorry, Eric. And she hugs you and gives you a kiss on the forehead. Kind of holds you for a second.
I'm holding her back. I know it's how he gets when he's worried or scared. If he wasn't like that, that would mean he didn't care. So I understand it. It's okay.
Are you
I'd
gonna
like-
be okay? She kind of like looks at you right in the eyes.
I'll do my best. Yes.
Just promise me that you'll come home to us one day.
I've seen things that make me know that I can't make that promise, but I will promise to do everything in my power to make it happen.
And I'll hold him to it.
Even if it means casting gentle repose on his corpse, he'll make it back.
Not a druid spell, but yeah, I'll do it.
She gives you one more really hard embrace. And she says, I better go check on you. She exits the room.
I would not take you from your home, but I don't think we'll all fit. Is there somewhere we can camp? Or an inn?
There is Old Tom's, the closest thing we have to an inn. It's not really intended for people, big folk.
Camping it is.
I'll go to Old Tom. I'm only 4 foot.
But I've heard that name before, no?
That's what Quan Sang heard. One of the places that Quan Sang mentioned that he heard when he was listening to the hags using the eye, they mentioned Old Tom's. That's how I knew they were talking about here. So I do think we should scout it out first.
I agree.
I'd like to see if I can find a friend of mine in town as we travel. Jenny is the closest thing we have to a fighter in Greenwood. And
She
I think that's a name I've heard before as well.
is she from the block?
that's right, it's Jenny from the block.
Jenny from the block.
How much does she have now versus how much did she have before? Like, did she used to have a little? And now she has a lot?
As long as she knows where she came from. Darn it. She came. That's not even a word.
Jenny.
She's from the block.
Janae?
She's a fighter.
She's a hunter. She has... Before I left Greenwood, she was the only person who believed in me as someone who could go out and do the things that we do. She tried to train me with the bow. I couldn't do it. She tried to teach me how to use a sword. It wasn't for me. She's no Radric with a sword. She's certainly no Pip with a bow. But she needs to think that she's Pip with the bow. It's a point of pride for her.
Of course. She has heart.
She does. If there's anybody I trust to try to keep our people safe on the journey to Darvington, Jenny is the one.
We will find her. Let's go join the others.
Yes.
As you guys head outside, Drew, you catch up with Pip.
Pip, what you did in there was disrespectful. But it was right. Turn and face me.
I turn and face him.
Eric needed that. He needed to know we were in his corner. I want you to know that what you did was disrespectful, but it was right.
Do it again.
I have no doubt about that.
Hansen, something big is coming.
Rana struts right back up. Yeah, something big. He's got.
He's got to get his pride back.
Yeah.
Are you talking about me, Pip? Me?
Yeah.
Rana.
I kind of look at her, and I'm going to say, I guess kind of put my hand up and like swirl a little wind in my fingers. I'm going to say, ever since I've been with this group, bigger and bigger things keep coming.
While Dana and I were out there, this woman, she was following us, and it was just... She came to warn Dane. She told us that we needed to leave, or that... or that... She told us that we needed to leave.
If I feel like you're hiding.
There's this warrior of light that she was talking about. Alistair Lancaster, something like that.
Brandon, do I know that name? History check.
Yes, you do. He is one of the legendary warriors, just like Veritas is.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Thought I remembered that. Okay, keep going, sorry.
He wants to destroy the Wild Heart.
He's a warrior of light who wants to destroy Dane.
And if we don't leave, I don't know that we're strong enough to fight this. I know that we need to make sure that these people are safe, but I just found you guys.
We have not died yet.
Speak for yourself.
Dane.
We have not died yet, Pip. We keep finding ways. I believe we will keep finding ways. For as long as we venture together, I think our friendship will be enough to keep carrying us.
So, you all begin to make your way over to Jenny's house, which, Eric, you know her house very well. Being her... I guess you could say you guys are best friends?
Yeah.
Yeah. She lives close to the outskirts of the village. Not on the outskirts, but like right on the border of it. She has a small home, much like everyone else here. And as like a hunter, You can see the various kinds of game that she's caught. You can see squirrels and rabbits, like tied up. You can see ferrets, all that she's hunted and just like has out drying. And you reach her house.
Knocking on the door. Jenny! Jenny, are you home? Me, it's Eric.
And me, Rondon. Oh, but mostly Eric.
There's no response.
Oh no.
Maybe I shouldn't have announced myself that Eric. I'm sorry.
No,
She's
I don't
probably
think.
afraid of you, Rondon.
I don't think it was you, Rondon.
What, Dane?
Sometimes people just aren't home. It's okay.
I don't know.
just a fact of life.
You know, this kind of resonates on a deeper level.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm not home.
Well, we can just check back later. I don't think there's a reason to panic at this point. I'm sure she's probably out catching her dinner right now.
I guess just being observant, I'm going to look around and say, "It looks like all of her dinner is here, Eric."
Yeah, okay, tonight's dinner is here. She's catching next Thursday's dinner.
Right. Yeah.
Meal prepper. Got
I guess
it.
when you said you see the game that she's caught, are you talking like stuffed things or like
Like
hanging?
meats that are hung out to dry. Yeah.
Got it.
Jerkies.
No turkeys. No. Whole turkeys. Just.
Did you say turkeys or jerkies?
Jerkies, but we'll go with both.
Okay. Turkey jerky.
Jerky.
This one time?
Turkey.
Can you imagine being halfling size and like hunting a turkey? Like,
I love it.
I can.
Have you seen the mod for, I hate pulling us off track, but I have to get this out of my brain, or it's
Yeah.
all I'll think about for the next hour. For Red Dead Redemption, that makes your horse tiny, like Lil Sebastian, but makes all the
love it.
other animals like 3 stories tall. So you're riding along on this little horse and there's a duck next to you.
I love that.
Dude, people have way too much time on there.
Yeah.
People are right. What's up, Carla?
I was just gonna say how far I didn't go with them. My goal is to find Brano and Persea, but also heading towards the Old Tom's Inn.
gotcha.
So on my way there, I'm like scouting for them. Not scouting, but like just keeping my eye out.
They're taller than the houses.
Right, exactly. I don't imagine they'll be too hard to find.
Yeah, gold and orange, I think. Was it?
Yeah.
Owls?
It doesn't take you very long. They are next to Old Tom's. There, you can see them leaning on the side of the tavern / pub or whatever.
How much time has it been since we've seen them last?
Good like 2 hours or so.
Okay, so I want to go up to them. Melanie's still not back yet?
She is keeping an eye out for us.
I don't like this.
I'm gonna do an insight check.
Okay.
17.
Okay. Okay. Hard to read.
Where is she?
in the northern forest.
Oh, I'm surprised you guys left her side, since you just kind of found her again.
She's capable. We trust her.
Interesting. Okay. I guess, can I just, they're leaning up against Old Tom's Inn?
Yeah.
What are you guys doing over here?
We are waiting to hear back from her.
How can you hear back from her if she's... Is she coming back?
Yes.
Oh. I guess I can wait with you guys.
Very well.
We'll need all the help we can get. I'm not sure kind of what's going to happen.
Clobert.
Anyway. So I guess I just kind of lean up against Old Tom's Inn and hang out with him.
Okay. We'll come back to you guys now, since she's doing that. Outside of Jenny's house. Oh, Jesus.
I'm telling you, it was probably Dane that scared her off.
I think she's just not home. This is not a cause for concern yet. We should move on. Rondon, if you are looking for a bed, Old Tom's is the place. Normally I would offer my home, but I think probably staying there tonight would not be as comfortable.
I just want to do a quick look over of the house, make sure there wasn't any sign of like forced entry or anything like that, just to be positive.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm gonna give myself guidance on it. Great. I guess what skill am I rolling?
You're
Probably investigation.
This is investigation.
Investigation. Okay. So that is a 9.
9? Nothing really. Nothing you can tell.
I guess, can I give him a help action?
Sure. Usually you do that before, but yes.
Okay.
I just see him struggling. I'm like, let me help you, Dane.
13. Not much better.
Okay. Just taking a look around. There does appear to be like a splinter on the wood, and it looks relatively fresh.
Eric. And I pointed out to him. Kind of running my finger along it.
I guess seeing him point this out, I'm going to become a little more thorough.
I've been here many times before. Have I seen? If this does not look like something I've ever seen before that hasn't been repaired.
Correct.
Oh, swear, natural 20. My first roll of the night, natural 22 investigation. Let's stinking
Death Dog
go.
Town.
Dog Town.
Yeah. That's some chaotic energy.
So here's what you find. There are several prints around the house, as if many people walked through here recently. The door itself, you push and it opens. There is no latch.
Interesting.
meaning that the door was like forced through.
And I look to Eric and I say, I don't mean to worry you, friend, but I think now is the time for us to go in.
Yeah, no, you don't have to worry me. I'm worried now.
Sorry, Eric.
Just kind of leaning into the doorway. Jenny?
No response.
I'm gonna walk on in, wand out, but this is a familiar place to me. I'm not, wary. This is like walking into a home I've been in many, many times. And I'm just, Jenny, where are you?
No response. You see that the couch is there untouched. The table is in the place that it should be. But on the floor, you can notice instantly that there are these white and gray chicken feathers on the floor.
Wait. What color were the chickens that we fought? The cockatrice.
Check.
Are these larger feathers? Or like normal sized?
Normal sized chickens. Let's get the cockatrices would have had like dingy brown yellow feathers.
Oh, okay. Never mind then. That's where my head went at first. I was like, they're black.
Yeah. Yeah, me too. I'm gonna look to where she normally keeps her bow and other hunting gear to see if it looks like she took it with her.
She did.
Okay.
I guess I'm going to do another investigation check just to see if there's anything out of the ordinary. I mean, outside of the chicken feathers, maybe something I would pick up on. Anything. That one's not as good as a natural 20, but it's still good because I have good investigation. And my total for that is a 17.
The prints that you saw outside, they seem to go in the house and they track like a faint mark of mud on the floor. They don't appear to be... they don't seem to be wearing any kind of shoes, and it looks like they're missing... as opposed to having 5 digits, they only have 4.
I guess can I try to identify the tracks?
Sure.
Okay, sorry. While I'm rolling this, what were you gonna say, Drew?
No, that's what I was going to do, see if I remembered anything about the tracks.
Oh, sure. I'm
No
gonna
worries.
give myself guidance on this.
Okay.
It's a nature check. Son of a nutcracker. 9 again.
9. Nothing.
Okay.
I'm just going to do the wise thing and ask Eric if he knows about any 4-toed creatures in this area. Eric, do you know anything about this? And I show him the tracks. Seems they only have 4 toes.
DM, do I know anything about any 4-toed creatures in this?
Not really. Creatures that you would be familiar with around this area. Let's see. You know that There's a small tribe of orcs in the area. Coyotes. There's owl bears.
I guess examining the track, Brandon, does it look like a human footprint or like an animal footprint? Like even if it's 4 toes, you would know like a flat-foot humanoid. You know what I mean?
It does look like humanoid, yes.
Okay. Interesting.
I guess, does it look like it's missing a toe, or like that's just the shape of the foot?
That's the shape of the foot.
Okay.
Because he said multiple tracks, right? We're not just picking up one. It looks like a lot of tracks.
Are they larger than halfling feet?
Yes.
Okay.
Do these tracks lead anywhere? What would I have to roll? What would I have to? Would that be survival?
Yes, this would be
Tracking.
survival.
Okay.
Eventually, we'll get to the right question to ask.
21.
21.
I only have a +2, but I rolled a 19. Let's stick and go.
Let's think and go. Cowabunga.
Cowabunga.
The fuck? This is what was the roll again?
21.
21 to survival check.
Yep.
Okay. Taking a look at the tracks on the floor, you can tell that there was a struggle here. And it appears as though there are small scratches on the furniture or the walls. But like very small scratches. And you can see that there are feathers everywhere too.
Bird people? That's the only thing I can come up with. Quan Sing's gonna say this out loud. I think they're bird people. Notice the scratches. And the footprints don't add up, but what else has feathers?
Dinosaurs.
What's a dinosaur?
The Jurassic.
I guess Tyler knows about races of bird people, but would Dane?
You can make a history check if you want.
Okay.
I know about a type of bird people.
12 to history.
Was it 12? I'll say sure. You would know of a race called Aarakocras.
Okay.
But they would be... I mean, they don't normally live in this continent.
Sure.
Maybe we should just follow the tracks.
Perhaps.
Let's press on.
I guess one last thing I want to look at, the door where it was like forced open.
Mm-hmm.
Was it like, I want to see if it was like kicked, or if someone like just like brute forced it, rammed it. They used tools. What would you like?
This would be investigation.
Investigation? Okay, I'll give myself guidance on this one as well. The dice fell. Son of a gun. 6.
You can't tell for certain. Found a share of 10.
Alright. My brain's just so wrapped up in everything else that's been happening.
Oh my god.
So yeah, let's follow the things.
Okay. Are you retrieving Pip?
Yes. I was going to actually suggest that we should stop at Pip first. But...
Well, I want to talk to Bruno and Persea quick.
Who?
Brano.
Bruno?
Gosh darn it. I always say Bruno. Brano and Persea.
Bruno Mars.
So we're kind of just like, got my arms crossed, kind of leaning against old Tums Inn.
Old Tums.
Old Tums Inn, you know, taking some Tums. How did you know they were coming?
Well, we scouted for a couple of days up into the Little Peak Mountains, and we saw them arriving one by one.
Do you know what they're after?
I'm not entirely certain. No.
Okay. And no sign of your other brother yet?
No. No, unfortunately.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha.
Dude, Pip is not having it.
Do you have any siblings?
I'm gonna go see where my friends are.
Sassy.
And I push off the wall and give them
Push them down to the ground.
Yeah.
Start beating them up.
With kisses. No.
Yikes.
Yeah. Have you seen that meme where it's like, I'm gonna punch you in the face with my mouth? No one's seen that meme? No, okay, well, it's a meme.
I don't believe it.
I walk back to Eric's house.
Okay. Okay, you walk back to Eric's house to find no one, but then suddenly you see the troop traveling down the road.
The troop? Veritas?
As in you.
Hey, Bells.
I kind of wave to her. Where have you been?
At the... I keep forgetting his fucking name. I have to always look down at my notes to remember what the name of the inn is
Old
called.
Tom's.
Yeah, I don't know why, but I can't place it.
Right.
I was at Old Tom's Inn. I saw Persea and Brano there, but I guess nothing really came out of that. Where were you guys?
We should...
Oh, that's right, Jenny's. Did you find her?
Not yet. I think we have another big mission on our hands, Pip.
We're always finding people that are lost.
She's missing from her house. I don't think she was taken from her house because she has her bow with her, but some sort of creatures have been in her house, and it does look like something forced its way in, so I am concerned.
Maybe we should get Brano and Persea to join us.
Perhaps. Let's go and speak with them.
Should we, move this along about, the people of your town going to the other town? I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I really think we should get out of here sometime soon.
I agree with you. That's actually why we were going to Jenny's, because I was hoping that she, with Brano and Persea, would be able to escort them to Darvington.
Yeah. Well, let's go speak to them. Maybe they've seen her or know of her. I know where they're at.
It's as good a place to start as any.
They're at Old Tom's Inn.
Check my notes quick. Old Tom's End.
Right. Yeah, let's go do that.
Let's go to Aged Thomas.
In.
Uncle Tom's cabin.
So yeah, we go there.
Yeah.
All right. So it's just down the road. Actually, it's actually like right across the street from your house, Eric.
Oh, nice.
This is awkward.
I see them over there. Let's go to Old Tom's Inn. They're like 2 feet away.
Where's it at? Right there.
Turn to your right.
The one building that's bigger than the rest.
Yeah. Yeah.
This one's 6 feet tall.
So I guess I want to approach Brano and hold out a hand. Just in like a greeting gesture, I suppose.
Okay. He does the same.
And as I grasp him, I say, "You gave me a gift once and some advice at the same time. What were they?"
Not to get yourself killed.
And the gift?
The resurrection orb.
Persea. You trained... Crap. I almost said Nainhiel.
Oh.
You trained Kwanseng. What did he learn from you?
Medicine.
Okay, thank you. I'm sorry, we've been... These hags have me on edge.
I understand. I understand.
What is happening?
It's just a, millennial thing.
I am Birdman!
What the fuck?
Come here, little pigeon. Come here. That's so dumb in my head.
To answer your question there, Mike, it's a game that if you do the Birdman, the inversed fingers over your eyes, whoever you catch with that has to just fall down on their back and get back up.
It was a game we played in high school.
Okay.
I had no idea what the fuck you guys are doing. I was just trying to do it too.
Yeah, no,
Just wanted to fit in.
Well, it looks fun.
It looked fun.
It was fun. Back when we were younger
Yeah.
and more nimble.
And I mean,
Yeah, Tyler could.
Ah, loser.
I'm still trying to find the
so I was gonna ask Brano if he knows anything about any bird people.
There you go.
I think Brandon's pretending to be frozen.
Got him.
Yes.
Is that what you ask him?
Yes. In the area, specifically.
Do you know any bad people?
No bird people, no. Especially since I'm not from this world.
You've been around for a little while. Maybe you've seen stuff.
I've seen nothing. No.
You've been around.
You know.
So this is my first time seeing Brano, so I'm gonna say, Brano, how are you, friend?
Good. I'm a little tired.
You guys staying up late? Watching the city?
Watching She-Ra.
Yeah.
Yeah, She-Ra.
It's a good show. You should watch it.
Oh, okay. I'll have to renew my next Netflix
Oh
subscription.
no! Here's my password.
Just the password, though.
Yeah, just the password.
And now we want to talk about Hulu.
Yeah.
Or my favorite, Crackle.
So, Eric's friend, there's some weird tracks in his house, her house. There's some weird tracks in Eric's friend. Oh, I'm sorry. Drew and Bruno were conversating. I thought we were just way off track.
Yeah,
What?
thanks a lot, Tyler.
I was just trying to get us back on track.
Oh yeah, you were.
I started on track. Darn
Yeah,
it.
and I'm getting us back on track, but I'm yielding my time to you because you were in the middle of something. I apologize.
Yes. I was asking him why he's tired.
Yes. It is mostly due to keeping an eye out, keeping watch. It's exhausting work.
Do you not sleep?
As elves know, but we rest in a trance.
What?
I say somebody jot that down. Interesting. Where's your sister? Where's Melanie?
Up in the north, scouting.
I'm gonna do an insight
What?
check.
What is she scouting?
The position of the coven.
Forgive me for asking, Bruno. I mean, no disrespect, but why would you have her scout north by herself and you and Persea stay here? I don't.
We're confident in her, and large groups attract more attention.
I look to him and I go, friend, large people attract attention here.
Got him.
I
Yeah,
said-
Brano, you fat!
Dang.
Anyhow, there's been a disturbance at a halfling's house here. Very close friend of Eric. And we need to follow the tracks, so to speak. We were hoping you would join us.
I'm afraid I must stay here and wait for Melanie.
When will she return?
I'm not certain, but I must be here. We must be here when she returns.
I understand. Thank you for staying and watching over my home these past weeks. I hate to rush off, but I'm worried about my friend. And I'm gonna turn and start looking for the tracks.
Okay. Before you go, he says, "You're very fortunate, Eric. It's a great home you have here. The folks, they like to party a lot. They know a good time.
We're maybe it seem like it may seem like a simple life compared to folks from the city, but we're happy here.
It's not hard to see why. On your way, then.
I guess it's just kind of a final thing before we leave. I'll say, Bruno, perhaps I am wrong, but it seems there's something you're not saying. I won't press, but you can trust us.
We're fine. Go.
All right.
Help your friend.
and then I'll follow Eric.
Can I inside check that last thing that
Sure.
exchanged?
Can I too?
Sure.
That's not great. 17.
I got a 20, not natural.
There was quite a bit of worry in his voice.
Oh. Don't like that.
What are you worried about?
Nothing. On your way.
Doesn't seem like nothing.
Yes,
keep
keep pressing with it.
We must trust them. He will share if he must.
No, but really, what are you worried about? Just kidding.
I'm just saying, only the strongest people know when to ask for help. But, okay, let's go.
I'm just saying, fuck you. Yes.
All right.
Eric.
Would it be a survival to start looking for those tracks?
I can just show you.
Yeah, can I help him?
Well, but to follow the tracks, Quan sang. I have a 19 on a survival check.
Okay.
Can I help him?
Yeah, go ahead. So roll with advantage, Eric. So roll one for one.
Net 20.
Yeah, it's still a 19.
Okay.
That's good.
All right. So, as you reach Jenny's house once more, you begin to follow the tracks. Thankfully, it's mostly dirt out here. I mean, it is grassy, but it makes it easier for tracking. You manage to track these footprints all the way to the forest, to the northeast of here. And it is at this point that you hear what sounds like the flapping of wings, just very, very frantic. And you recognize this sound. These are the sound of chicken wings, just flapping about. You hear it not too far away.
What if Jenny only has 4 toes?
I guess, can I make a perception check, Brendan?
What were you gonna say, Mike?
Sure.
Jenny doesn't have 4 toes.
I really like the logical process of, do I know any creatures in the area that you just have 4 toes? Yeah, nothing that you know of. And then, oh my god, halflings only have 4 toes.
You were doing
Yeah, so what you
something,
get on your
Carla.
perception?
I didn't roll.
Carla?
6.
Oof. Okay. So it's a little difficult to perceive things just with your eyes, but you too can hear the flapping of the wings.
Can I keep doing your survival check to track it?
Sure. As you guys continue on.
That's a natural 17 plus 3, so 20, not natural.
Gotcha. It is at this point that you begin to hear some muffled sounds, like
Can I do a perception check?
Yeah.
19.
Okay. You begin to notice what look like arrows stuck in nearby trees, more feathers scattered throughout the ground. There are these, like, cages made of iron on the ground of this hilly wood.
Do I see her?
From here you would see one of the cages and a figure within, but you couldn't make out any details.
Can I go up to it? Stealthily?
Sure, go ahead.
17 to stealth.
Okay.
Would it be survival or investigation to check for traps?
Good point. I do that.
Too late.
Shit.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna do. I'm trying to save you, but you're out of business.
So as you stealth your way up closer and closer, you can see that there is this woman inside, her hands bound, her legs bound. You can see that she has like a dark brown hair. She is a halfling wearing studded leather. Her weapon appears to be broken in two off to the side of her cage. And you can see all of these arrows not suddenly, but in a fireplace.
Oh God! Could you imagine suddenly shot at you? That's what I was gonna say.
Suddenly,
Out of the fireplace.
yeah.
Whoa!
Can I do an investigation check around the cage? Looking for traps and any way to get her out.
Sure, go ahead.
Do I roll 2 for 2 separate things?
What are you doing first?
Check for traps.
In the cage?
Yeah, like around it to see if I try to open it, if it's gonna set any alarms or anything.
Okay. Go ahead.
Oh, that's a. Let me see what's investigation. Oh, that's a 10.
Okay.
That's a +5 to investigation. Wow.
No traps.
Okay.
Um,
So then.
and as you kind of begin to look around the cage, she makes eye contact with you. These light green eyes, kind of wordlessly pleading for help. And you can see these chickens wandering suddenly now from the other parts of the forest, wandering into the camp.
It's okay. I'm gonna try to get you out of here. And then I'm going to. I don't know what it would be to try to get her out.
Do you have thieves' tools?
No. Is there a key? Come here.
She kind of tries to move her way to the edge of the cage.
I try to bring my hands into the cage and bring down the mask or anything that's on her face so that she can talk.
Okay.
Shh. Is there a key?
Yes, but I don't think you're gonna get it without him.
Without who?
I don't know if you know him. I don't think I've ever seen him before.
Oh, I'm Pip.
Pip,
You're Jenny?
how do you know that?
Oh, I'm friends with Eric. I just became friends with him.
Eric! Where is he?
Well, we were just looking for you. That's not the point. Let's just... Where can I get...
So what you doing later?
your eyes are... I'm loving your eyes.
Oh my gosh, you're like really pretty.
Yeah. Where is he? How can we get you out of here?
Do you have a lockpick?
I mean, no. I can try to...
Oh,
Do you?
I guess.
yes.
How
Yes,
far
Tyler?
away are where are we at?
Yeah, I don't know.
You're about 60 feet away.
60 feet? Okay. I want to creep close enough that I can do the brain thing with Pip.
Okay.
So like 20 feet closer, stealthily.
Sure. So as you kind of look over to Pip, you can see the iron cages, you can see the fire, and then there are all kinds of like chickens wandering around.
Okay. I rolled a 3 to my stealth, so
Okay.
that screwed us.
So every twig along the way.
Pep! What's going on?
Oh my god. What's up with these chickens?
I wouldn't bother them if I were you.
Oh. Okay.
I don't like that.
So, where's this guy?
He left a little bit ago.
What's his name?
Finnan.
Finnan?
You've got to be Finn and kidding me.
Dad joke.
That's terrible.
Okay.
That's gonna get edited out.
Keep it.
Finnan, I guess I'll try to find a way to get you out of here. Does he have like a camp or like a tent?
No, but he should be back soon.
Okay. Do you have anything on you that could help me?
He took everything that I had and broke my weapons.
What was he planning on doing with you? And I kind of like
I don't
peer
know.
over to see if anybody's coming. Ooh. 8.
So as you're trying to look out, you suddenly hear a voice coming from behind the cage.
Shit. Here, put this on.
And it says, "Whoever you are, I suggest you go back home." Make a wisdom saving throw, Pip.
Oh, yikes.
Fuck.
I guess, do I
Oh, shit.
see this person?
From 40 feet away or 60 feet away?
Well, I had to get within 40 of Pip,
Mm-hmm.
so otherwise I wouldn't be able to do the thing.
I got an 11. But
Oh!
I'm gonna cash in my card. So my card is that I was given to like the second game. This card may be handed to the game master at any time for the following benefit. Add 1d8 after making a saving throw.
I can't remember. I feel like I got one of those
So.
cards once.
I'm gonna cash that in. Nice! So it's a 17 then.
Okay. So you can feel
I got a
this
6.
force kind of come over you, and suddenly you shrug it off.
And then I say, "You ready to see something cool?" And I peer out and I shoot
Okay.
at him.
Everyone roll for initiative.
Oh
right.
my god. Oh, good roll.
So I couldn't see him then from 40 feet?
No,
Okay.
no, because he's a bit further off as well.
Okay.
There it is. Also, this will have to be Theater of the Mind because Schmeppy does not work right now. I think they're going under maintenance or something.
That's fine.
Oh, sure.
Yep.
Makes
That's
it
fine.
easy on me to just kill him faster.
It just says the site can't be reached.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, yep.
So, no, Schmeppy.
Play me that battle music. Said
Play that
Oh,
that
I
battle
happy
music.
music, white boy.
I thought I was already sharing.
No, it's been silent since we came back.
Well, there we go.
Yeah.
Whoopsie. I've just been playing it for me.
Yeah. Brandon, where they're grooving, or just like, this is kind of weird.
Interesting. Schmeppy's loading fine for me. Weird. Whatever. I'm good with Theater of the Mind.
Yeah, let's just do Theater of the
Okay.
Mind, Brendan.
Okay. So then, Eric.
9.
Pip.
18.
Dane.
6.
Ko Wan Sang.
19.
Round down Damers.
20.
Nice.
Nice. Natural?
No. Dirty 20.
The dirty
All right,
twans.
Rondon. So you are first.
All right. So, how far away? 60 feet. Is that how far away I am from where Pip was getting attacked?
So this is what you see. You're about 60 feet from Pip. From here, you can barely see her. There are too many trees in the way. You can see basically little bits of the camp, and you see her draw her bow. And that's it.
All right. Well, then I'm gonna start running towards the camp, because that's where I'm assuming where she's aiming her bow at. So I'm gonna. How far away from the camp would you say I am?
About 60 feet.
All right. Then I'm gonna just take a full dash towards the camp, go in 40 feet, or sorry, 50 feet,
Okay.
and then that'll be my turn.
Okay. Kwansang, your turn.
I love that my turn. You went 50 feet, right? I'm going to run that far, just in a normal go. So I just start running. Also, I'm like, I see Rondon take off, and I'll run after him, and I will ready an action. And if I see who's attacking Pip or who Pip's attacking, I will back her up.
Okay, so you're running up to basically where Rondon is.
Yep.
Okay, perfect. Okay. Yes.
I have a question. So I said that I was going to draw my bow and shoot it at him. I wouldn't have gotten
No, because he's not surprised.
to go.
He can
Gotcha.
see
I
you
understand
doing
that.
something aggressive towards him. So at that point, you would both be doing an action at the same time. Yeah.
I get it. Okay.
So it just matters to who rolls higher at that point.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, so at this point, Pip, you see one of the chickens from before.
Oh God.
You can see it kind of violently shake, and its wings go up and meet each other at the point, and you suddenly see, as it's violently shaking about, all of the feathers fall off, and you see that the skin merges and then splits apart as a mouth from the two wings. And it just looks like this horrible, fiendish-looking chicken that just suddenly screeches and lunges out at you.
This chicken.
Okay.
Oh God.
Chicken? I could go for some chicken.
Tell you what, I'm gonna fry this chicken once we get done killing it.
Let me show you exactly what it looks like.
I think I know what a chicken looks like. They're branded.
Do you though?
Oh,
He has choked many.
That was tasteless.
Tyler, I expect better from you.
I know. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I felt bad as soon as I said it.
I like the chicken.
That thing's disgusting.
Yeah, it
Piss
is.
off, Breaker.
These horrible pointed
Yeah.
rows of teeth and this like long, thin tongue that just like whips around outside of its mouth, and it lunges at you. And it goes and bites towards you with a 16 to hit,
Yeah, that hits.
and you take 5 points of damage from its bite as it sinks right into your arm, and you can see its fleshy wings just flap about as it just holds its claws into your back.
Ugh. Don't
And then
like
with its claw attack, it rolls a 19, so you take six more points of damage.
Okay.
And you just hear this horrible shrieking sound from it.
So would that trigger my action then?
Yes, it would. Wait, let's see, how far away were you? You would be, yeah, you'd be close enough.
Perfect. Then I will send an air attack. Sorry. And it's a 22 to hit.
22 definitely is.
And then 1d8.
This abyssal chicken.
It takes 12 points of damage.
12 points of damage, goddamn.
Yeah, so as I see this, I guess I see this chicken, this freaky chicken attack Pip, and I'm like, that is terribly gross, and I just send a gust of wind straight across with my quarterstaff, just kind of kicking it straight up and trying to break the chicken's bite from Pip's arm.
Okay, so then, do you want to use your effect that your elemental attack has?
Yeah, so it'll need to make a saving throw. Sorry.
It's a 4.
It succeeds. Just kidding. It fails.
What?
It fails, and so I want to move it 5 feet, straight.
Okay, so you kind of scoop the air off and it just tumbles off of Pip. At that point, it comes to Pip. Your turn now.
Okay, as soon as that happens, I'm like, oh shit! And I like shiver because it's disgusting. And I move so that I'm away from the chicken.
Chicken?
Chicken? Are there trees? I guess that I can.
Yeah, there are
behind.
plenty of trees.
Okay. Is there a tree that's kind of farther away from like the chickens and in range from this mysterious guy that I can go to?
Let me see. So, hold on. Good news and bad news. Good news is Schmippy's working again. Bad news is that it literally deleted what I was working on.
Oh.
Damn.
Aw.
Yeah, so. Sorry, guys.
That's
No
okay.
worries.
You're
No
good.
worries.
It's just.
I guess, is it like
a previous game you can pull up, or it just cleared out?
It cleared out, yeah.
Wow.
But because they did like the update and I had it like open or whatever. I don't know. I hadn't touched it for a while, so I don't know. Maybe it just was weird. Here, this will take 2 seconds. Drew, do the thing.
Oh, and now we're gonna talk about some fun stuff we got going on here at rngpresents.com.
Yeah, guys. So if you could support our artists, we have a whole page of our artists on our website. There is Offbeat. There is
Molly.
Molly.
We've never
Sorry, I'm
learned how to say her name out loud.
No.
But she's amazing.
Yeah.
Yes, and then there's Aiden Chan, who, sorry, oh my gosh, I'm butchering this. Okay, there's Aiden Chan, who composed the intro song, and he's currently, spoiler alert, working on extending that out. So please check out all our artists on our website.
Honestly, by the time that they hear this, it's probably already been extended out.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
this will
that's
be-
true.
I mean, this is October. Like, this will be airing in October.
By the time you hear this.
Oh yeah, by the time you hear this, you'll be listening to it. Also, make sure to drop in some of your favorite Halloween costume ideas.
Yes.
Maybe we could cosplay
That'd be
some
fun.
of them, and put out a special
Yeah.
for you guys. Nothing too kinky.
If you're listening right now, there is one thing we would love for you to do. If you could possibly go over to our podcast on whatever platform you're listening to, make sure you give us a rating. We prefer 5 stars, but you give it whatever you think. Write a review. That super helps our channel, helps us get recognized a little bit more. And just share with your friends. It's huge. So
you.
it's huge.
Huge.
Also, Black Lives Matter.
Yes, absolutely.
I like that you did the thing even though no one's gonna see it except for us.
Yeah, my fist is up, guys. Black Lives Matter.
Okay, nearly done.
You know, a lot of people don't leave reviews for their podcast because they're just not sure what to say. So let me just give you a script. Just type this word for word. I was lost in the desert. I had no hope, no direction in my life. And then I found the Dark Veil. 5 stars.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I love it.
Thank God the desert finally got 5G.
Yeah.
All right.
Hey, look
Now
at
we
that.
can see
All right.
the thing.
We got Schmeppy.
Perfect.
Gotcha. Okay. So.
Okay.
Cool. Good job.
All right. Pip, it's your turn.
Okay,
I
so
just
I'm gonna
make
go-
that shit on the fly.
Oops.
Oh no.
Thanks for being patient, guys.
No.
Also, is
thank
Radric
you
not
for
with us?
putting in the extra work.
Nope.
No, he is a mindless robot in the front of Eric's house.
Okay.
Yeah. He's the statue that's meant to be on.
We miss
What
you
are the,
already, Blake.
What are the gray areas? Is that like cement or what is that?
That's the those are the cage. That's the cage.
Oh,
So you can't go there technically.
are there people in there?
Jenny is.
That's the only person.
Yeah.
But it would give me like 3/4 cover.
From ranged attack, sure.
That's right there.
Brandon, I'm assuming A6 is the one I attacked, right?
No, A1 is.
So I'm gonna go there. And I'm gonna pop up and I'm gonna pull out my arrow and slice my wrist and say ut prepori. That's a natural 16 plus 7. And I'm gonna attack Finnan.
Okay. From here, he technically has cover from the cage.
Oh, gotcha.
So he would
Okay,
have three.
then.
Yeah, so he'd have 3/4 cover. You can still shoot him if you want, but
No, I'm gonna go right here. When I see him from there.
Let's say,
from here, he'll still have half cover.
so you just step out, shoot him, and then hide.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna step out, shoot him, and hide.
Okay, so you move where first?
So.
So you were right here, right?
Right.
So,
So from here, I can shoot
10,
him.
15, no, 5, 1. Where were you? Here. 5, 10, 15.
And then I'm gonna.
From here.
Yeah, but I can see him from here. I got a straight shot.
Yeah, you're good.
So. That's a.
Red hot, straight shot.
-3. Okay. So then I'm going to attack with my short bow.
Okay. Monsieur.
My short bow. Let me get my dice out. Okay.
Nice.
That is 9 points of damage.
Wait, did you roll the hit?
Yeah, I got a natural 16.
Oh,
Plus
okay.
7.
Oh, yeah, that definitely hits. Alright, so 9 points of damage.
And then I'm going to.
Alright, and as you do that, he has a reaction.
Oh,
You can
fuck
see him take the arrow, and just as the arrow strikes him, you see this fire suddenly burn in his chest, go down his arms, and like one of those toys that you hit and bounces back, he goes and returns the force right back at you, and this hurling flame just strikes out as he uses Hellish Rebuke on you.
Okay, but I moved.
It happens immediately after you hit him.
Oh, okay. Fuck.
It's a reaction.
I don't hear any music anymore.
Oh, I hear.
Yeah, me too.
Okay. I'm fine with it. I just didn't
Turn
know
it
if
up.
it got turned on.
Can you hear this?
I can't.
So you take 10 points of fire damage, Pip.
Oh my god.
What?
No, that's a lot. Okay.
For a second there, I thought we all froze again.
I know, me too. I was like, oh shit.
Okay. So that brings us to check number 3.
Check.
So as it comes to its turn, actually you see all of them just like violently like vibrating as the feathers begin to shed off. And this one will fly 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. It's going to go right up to you, Kwansang, because you're right within range. So you can just see it like flapping its wings as it goes, just sailing towards you, its talons spread out in front of it, and its mouth open and moving around, its tongue lashing around.
Yucky.
And it goes in for a bite, and that's a 19 to hit.
It just misses.
So, so you can feel it. Your gray robes are now suddenly stained red as the teeth sink into it, and you take 3 points of piercing damage.
Okay. I go, "Ugh, get off."
And the claws dig in with a 14 to hit.
That misses. That
Okay,
one
so you managed to parry its claws with your what kind of staff is it? Quarterstaff?
quarterstaff. Yep.
Yeah, with your quarterstaff. You just keep it at bay. Number 4's turn. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, it'll get right to you, Pip, right here.
Ah, fuck.
So, weaving through the trees, this other chicken just goes right at you, flying from the other side there. And that's 21 to hit with its bite.
That hits.
So you take 6 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
Its teeth sink into you just like the one before, and then it tries to dig in with its claws for a 20 total. That hits as well.
Mm-hmm.
You take, oh my god, this one you take 8 points of damage.
Bam.
It's just you are just being torn apart by these small creatures flying at you. At the end of that turn, it comes up to number 6. Number 6 is going to go right for Rondon since it's the closest one.
How dare you, 6?
Actually, you know what? It's going to go right here so that it gets full.
How dare you, 6?
So it's going to roll with advantage. So that's a 14.
That is my AC right now.
All right. So right from the side, you just hear the horrible shrieking sounds. Then you take 6 points of damage as it bites down through the chainmail and into your flesh.
Ah!
The rusted metal from the ooze is definitely not lending to your AC right now. And with its claws, it's going to try to strike out at you with advantage. That's a 17, the higher of the two.
That will hit again.
All right, so you take 8 points of damage. God, I'm rolling really good tonight.
How dare you roll?
Asshole.
This feels good. All right, and yeah, as the claws sink into you, and you feel like the horrible pinching and tearing. And now it comes to your turn, Eric.
Okay, Brandon, I sent you a question in the Zoom chat.
My apologies.
No, not a problem. Not a problem.
Is Eric gonna finally use one of those forbidden curses?
Okay, I'm going to. If I move and do a bonus act. Okay, yep. No, I'm sorry. Just thinking it through. So I'm going to run 25 foot, which is all I can run, which puts me here, and then using a bonus action, going to bring up a mist and disappear and reappear right next to Jenny's cage.
Okay.
And then I still have an action left, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So is the cage, can I get enough of my hand in there that I can actually touch Jenny?
Yes.
Okay. So Jenny, it's me. We'll get you out of here. These guys are with me. They're good. And laying a hand on her, turn both of us invisible.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Nice.
Tight.
Let's
Good
see.
stuff.
Invisibility.
Oh, sorry. Only her invisible. I am not invisible. It's
Yeah, I was gonna say
Next
level
time-
3 invisibility is
Yeah. Next time I bump up. Yeah. So just
Gotcha.
her. I want the cage to look in.
Okay. So she vanishes, and suddenly, through the bars, you can see Finan lock eyes with you, and there's this horrible like furrow to his brow, as it actually is his turn.
Shoot.
And he will 10, 15, 20, 25. What should he
Surrendering is an option.
What do you got for me, Brandon?
you know what? He's going to use a cantrip. So Pip, you hiding behind there. He hears you, Eric, say that these are your friends and these are good, and he looks to you, Pip, and suddenly his eyes gloss over this horrible white, and you can hear this dolorous bell all around you. Boom, boom, and it shakes you. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
14.
What was that?
14.
Told the deed.
So, I'm gonna roll my spatial roll support stats for this because you fail. Oof. And this is okay. So you take 8 points of necrotic damage. As you suddenly feel your insides just horribly constrict on themselves.
Okay. Ooh.
And he is gonna move right here. Alright, Dane, it's your turn.
Okay. Well, crap.
Oh. Sorry.
You good?
Yeah. My armor should be giving him should be hurting him back every time I get hurt.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
3 points, I think. Right? 3 times he's hit her.
Mm-hmm.
So you heal 3 points, and then he takes 3 points of damage.
Yeah. Plus-
he didn't attack her 3 times. He attacked her once. But
then the
creatures, yeah.
Twice.
So it's
Hellish
3.
Rebuke and Toll the Dead.
Oh, true.
And then 3 more, right?
And then chicken 1.
Attacked me
would've
twice.
taken- Oh,
And then-
you know what? That actually would have killed the first chicken.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So it it just dies.
Okay. So I gain 3
I
more.
just forgot I'm dead now.
3 more health points.
Yes, 3 more hit
Okay.
points.
Cool.
And then
He's running around with like a chicken with its head cut off.
Whew.
That's exactly right. That's a real life thing.
Yeah.
Chickens do that.
So then, if it did that, I would have said, I would have looked at it. My eyes would have turned red, and I would have said, "Resurgamas," and it would have attacked A3.
The chicken.
3. Oh, okay, cool. So it gets a single attack. Oops. And it uses plus whatever your intelligence for what is to hit.
+3.
So with its bite or with its claws?
Which one did more damage?
I'll tell you that.
Go with
Well,
claws.
she got hit by both of them.
Yeah, I would know.
You don't know what dice I roll.
Which one hit me worse?
The
The
claws.
claws did.
Then I'll do the claws.
Okay. So plus. So that would hit. So that would hit A3, and it would have taken 7 points of damage.
Dang.
As the corpse now falls to the ground. And in order to move it, you would have taken amplified damage. Did you do
Right.
that?
Yep, I did.
Okay, cool.
I did. It was 1, so I was happy about that.
Okay, so now it's your turn.
Okay.
Oh,
So
Dude, what's an animal that you can shapeshift into that would eat chickens?
True.
Maybe
Better-
a fox.
Oh, better question. Giant chickens that look like skin flaps.
Right. What I'm gonna do, I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, kind of over here. So I've got a view on these chickens, and then let's see where was it? I've been planning this out. That's the ticket. So I'm gonna cast sleep, and I'm gonna cast it centered right. Was that it? Dang it.
Don't you dare put me to sleep, Dave.
It's the space bar if you want to use the laser.
I'm using the measuring tool.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, right here I'll center it, which will get 2, 3, and 5, but not Kwanseng, based on the measuring ring.
So right here?
Yep.
Yes.
All right. So 5, 10, 15, 20. 10, 15, 20. 10, 15, 20.
So if you use the measuring tool, it makes a sphere
10,
for
15,
you.
20. Right, but it doesn't count, like... So...
Like if you move it 4 in like a straight line, it'll give you the 20-foot sphere.
Cool. I just like seeing it.
Okay.
All right, so... Roll your damage!
All right.
Are you using your ability, like your special one?
Your amplified stuff.
My amplified stuff.
Your
You
Path of
drank a
Dreams.
potion.
Oh yeah, no, I'm just casting it as like the innate thing that I can do.
Oh, the first level one?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Crap. I do not have a good rolling space. I apologize. So that's 11,
You also have a
16.
little red for a left arm.
20. 20 total.
20 total, okay. Alright, so A3.
If I had a loaf of bread for a left arm, I would eat it.
I'm so happy because I'm a gummy bear. Gummy bear!
What?
Have you never seen that? Where she
Nope.
like eats her leg because she's a gummy bear?
No.
Oh my god, I'm gonna send it to you guys.
Do it.
You've seen it, Britton, right?
Uh-huh.
Hold on. Yeah, that's 5.
Alright, so as you cast the spell, you see that 2 of them manage to actually fall asleep.
Perfect.
Nice.
Shoot, did I use 4 spaces of movement? I should have been paying attention.
I don't know. But
You did-
describe,
you did
describe how your sleep
25.
looks, since you've used it a couple times now, but...
So I guess now that I have a staff that I'm kind of using as a spellcasting focus, I think that's
And
how
now
it
you know what
works.
you're doing?
And now I know what I'm doing. I'm kind of like just, yeah. So I take the staff and I kind of like swirl it around a little bit and point it like at the circle of them, and just like the blue magic floating out of me, and it's like, ooh, wispy, a little glowy and stuff.
Whoa!
I can feel it.
All right, and it billows out like a bluish light smoke.
Like think. You ever see what's the movie with like Santa Claus and the Tooth Fairy and
Santa
Jack
Claus?
Frost?
Oh, that's called Santa Claus, Tooth
Guardians?
Fairy, and Jack.
Yeah, it's the Guardian.
Yeah, Rise of the Guardians.
Uh-huh.
It's like the Sandman in that, and he's got like because that's, I mean, I'm putting him to sleep, so I'm gonna draw on that. And it's like clouds and wisps that like go to.
Sure. There you go. And these two
But it's
just,
blue.
just fall over sideways.
So then I'm gonna say I used 25 feet of movement. I think it was 20, but I don't want to.
I'm pretty sure it was 25, but that's... Or 20, yeah, whatever.
I'm gonna bonus action Death Dog shape,
All right.
and then use the remaining 15 feet of movement. 1, 2, 3. And kind of get closer to the one that's still awake, and like look all menacing and like, you're not gonna do this, but I'm growling with 2 heads.
All right. All right, so at the end of that turn, it is number 2's turn. And it is asleep. So it comes up to number 5, which is... Oh, it's over here. And it's going to lunge at you, Dane, because you're right there.
Perfect.
That is a 16 to hit.
16 hits.
So you take 3 points of damage as it just lunges at you, and it just begins to bite at one of the heads. And then with its claws, that's a 23 to hit, and that is 3 points of damage.
All right.
From the claws, as it's just raking the snout and everything. You can feel the blood running down it.
All right.
At the end of that, it comes up to Rondon. Yoto Nagayoda.
All right. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna pivot, and then I'm gonna make my attack. So
Go ahead.
I'm gonna use this fancy dice roller on D&D Beyond, not a sponsor. Wish it was a sponsor.
That'd be tight.
So that will be a 21 to hit,
Yeah.
and then I gotta find the D8. That is 12 damage. Then I'll do my offhand attack. Uh, 9 damage? Or sorry, not 9 damage. 9 to hit?
9 to hit does not hit, unfortunately.
I should. Then I just glare at it.
Fix your chickens.
They're pretty spry. Yeah, so the first damage was what again? 11?
7 plus 5, 13 damage? 12 damage?
12 damage to number 6. All right. And as you bring the axe down on it, you can see that it is like limping. You leave it limping, and then you go for a punch, and it just moves out of the way in time, as it's just like one of the wings is kind of like broken, and it's like hopping around on the ground.
And I whisper into its face, I'm gonna make a nice roast chicken out of you.
All right, and
You're
then
gonna
go on
get
saying. Go on saying.
Oh, it's my turn. Okay.
What saying?
It is my turn. And
Yes.
so seeing Pip being attacked and like taking all the damage and how she's become a very good friend of mine, Kwansing is feeling a lot of emotions. And so he's going to bottle it all up, and he's going to just let it explode. And so he's going to say, "Feel the wind around me!" And the Zephyr Onslaught is going to come up. So the blistering wind is going to rise up beneath me. I'm going to have 75 feet of movement now.
All right.
Dude, I got chills.
That's going to be that's a bonus action, by the way. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. I didn't even need it. But now I'm going to blast him with an air attack, just an air lacing with my quarterstaff. And so as this blistering wind kind of lifts me up and kind of it gives me speed, I guess, so to speak, I'm just going to be riding on it, and with my quarterstaff, I'm going to take chunks out of it, just sending it right at him. So,
All right.
in my head, it's like a little tornado around me, right?
It's like Araga or whatever from Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah, there you go. And so, riding this wind, I'm just gonna send a blast straight at him. And that was a 23 to hit.
Yeah, definitely hits.
And I get to roll a d8 twice. So 9 plus 6. So he takes 15 points of damage. And as I send this, I'm going to say, separate yourself. And make him make a strength saving throw.
Okay. That's an 8.
And he fails, so I'm gonna move him 5 feet. Oh, this is where I was thinking, like right here.
All right, so boom.
I'm just asserting my dominance on him right now.
Sure.
Like-
All right. Is that your turn, Quanzing?
Move bonus. Yeah, that's my turn.
Pip.
Okay, well, I'm going to attack a boar.
Okay. With your bow?
Okay. No, with my daggers.
Okay, so you drop your bow then.
It's a natural 14.
That hits.
Okay. As a 2. 5 points of damage, and then I'm gonna do my, Can I do an unarmed strike with my dagger? So another.
4 points of damage. No, 5, you said,
Yep.
right? 5. You can do just a regular dagger attack. It doesn't have to be unarmed strike.
Okay, I'm gonna do another.
Because they're both like light weapons that you can
Yeah.
dual wield.
And that's
You just don't add the modifier.
15.
Yeah, that hits. So you just roll the die on
So that's a
You
3.
don't add anything. Okay. All right. So you have this chicken right next to you, and you stab it with one dagger, and then plunge the other one into the head, supposedly, and it squawks out at you, readying its attack. As it comes to number 3, it is asleep. Number 4, it's right next to you. It's going to attack you, Pip, because you're right there. And so with its bite, that's a natural 20.
Yikes. It did.
So I'm gonna use my fancy dice for these.
Let's not. Let's use the unlucky dice.
Oh, max damage. Okay. So that's 10 points of piercing damage. As it sinks right into the neck. It lunges out at you as you're drawing your blades back, and it goes for the throat.
9 points of
claws.
damage.
Yeah, 9 points of damage.
Oh, sure, yeah.
It takes 1.
Yep. And with its claws, that is a 14 to hit.
That just hits.
Okay. So you take 7 points of slashing damage.
And I'm down.
Okay, so you fall to the ground as this creature just...
7 minus 1 or 8
Oh,
minus
so
1?
so it's 7 minus 1, so 6.
So I
And
have
then it
4
takes
points
one
of
back.
damage. I have 4 points.
All right.
So I'm down.
I'm down.
All right, and so it begins to just tear into Pip at this point. As it comes to number 6, the one right next to Rondon. It'll continue attacking you. It doesn't want to break away, so it'll attack with its bite first. It's a 17. It's a 17 to hit, so you take 4 points of damage. And then with its claws, that's a 10 to hit. I don't think that hits.
Nope.
Yeah, so with its claws, you manage to parry the attack with your axe, bringing it to Eric's turn. You see through the bars of the cage, Pip go down, and this thing just crawl on top of it and begin to just rake at her with its claws and bite into her.
All right, I'm gonna run over there, yelling as I go. Finnan, it's over. Jen's halfway back to town by now. Give it up. Call them off. And I'm gonna attack the chicken here.
Okay.
With a dagger. Wah, 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 wah.
Okay.
Is that Eric's battle cry?
Yeah. Whoa, 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 whoa.
That's a 10 to hit.
No, unfortunately, it does not hit.
Okay, so tell me how two-weapon fighing that's listed as a bonus action on D&D Beyond, how that works.
If you have a dagger in your hand, you can use that to make an attack as a bonus action.
No, I had a wand in my other hand. I wouldn't have had 2 daggers out. then I'm just going to try and make myself a target instead of Pip's down body.
Okay, gotcha. So it comes to Finnan's turn, and he says, "This is far from over. You always thought you were so much better than everyone else in this town. You had to go out and find adventure. Well, let me tell you, you're not so special. I am just as powerful, if not stronger than you are, and I'm gonna prove it to you. You may have defeated my small army, but we will meet again. This is not over, Eric. Not by a long shot." And you see him, he pulls out a black vial from his pocket and slams it on the ground as this billowing black smoke suddenly envelops him. And you see that up in the sky, there's a gigantic bat that comes out from his form and suddenly coasts off over the horizon.
He just ran.
Okay, yeah, I can't do that. He might be right about the more powerful thing.
Is that the signal
comes
for the
Dane.
hags to come?
Oh, God.
Dane is going to attack A5 with both of his heads.
Chomp, chomp.
Chomp, chomp.
Chomp.
Mother buckets.
Yeah. I was about to say pop, pop.
Pop, pop.
There it is. All right. So,
Triple D.
Hey, just plugging it in here. We love you, Dan Harmon.
that's 22 to hit.
Just misses.
All right. The first one is 7 piercing damage and a Constitution saving throw.
7 piercing damage.
Ouch. Cuss. Hit my dang desk again.
That's a 5.
That fails, so it's poisoned,
All right.
and my
Nice.
D20 is lost on the floor somewhere, so I'm gonna roll a different one. For my second attack, that one's only a 9.
9 does not hit, unfortunately, no.
That's all right. It's poison now.
All right, so it comes up to number 2, which is sleep. All right, so number 5, which is going to attack you, Dane, because you were right next to it. It is poisoned, so it does have disadvantage on its attacks. So it's going to attack you with its bite first. Ooh, natural 20 and natural 20!
What?
Yeah, whoa!
Fuck you, Brandon.
Oh, wow!
How dare you have fun?
Yeah.
So,
We're supposed to be the ones that have fun.
so you take 8 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
That's crazy. All right, and claw, disadvantage 22 and 6. So with a 6, that doesn't hit, unfortunately. Well, unfortunately for me.
Oh,
but not for you.
darn.
That's crazy. 2 nets in a row.
Yeah, I did.
It's crazy.
That's 3 for him tonight.
Yeah.
All right, so it lunges out at you with its bite, and it manages to catch one of the shoulders as it attempts to scratch your eyes. You just kind of like force it off at both of your heads as it comes to Rondon, your turn.
All right, so I'm going to continue wailing on A6 right next to me.
Okay.
And let's pull up the dice. It's 13 hit.
13 is exactly its armor class.
Nice. All right, so let's roll D8. I rolled a 1, so 6 damage.
Well, it had 1 hit point left, so
Good. So I chop off its head, and I
yeah.
grab its body, and put it in
Just
my
take a
bag.
bite right
Yeah.
You know, I'm just gonna bite off its head.
Oh God.
Just
I just
kidding.
imagine Rondon like painting his face with the blood and running across the
Oh my god.
And then, am I able to make a movement towards A3 and like punch it?
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna.
If you hit it, it's gonna wake up.
I mean, what else are we gonna do with them? just let him have a good night's rest.
I mean, you can hit it with the. I mean, do what you gotta do, man.
Yeah, dude.
This is meta.
Honestly, dude, a good night's rest is a good night's rest.
Good night. My grandfather used to tell me that.
When the only tool you've got is an axe, everything looks like a tree. Take it down.
Yep.
Clean
so
it.
That'll be 15 to hit, and then
You have advantage on this because it is sleeping.
well, let's see if I roll that natural 20.
I say, if it hits, isn't it automatically a crit?
It should be because it's
I
unconscious.
rolled another 10, so 15 to hit and automatic.
So this is unarmed strike.
Yep, 4 damage.
So 4 times 2, so 8.
8 damage. What a
8
brutal way to
damage.
wake up.
That is actually So it has 6 hit points left. So he just
And then pick up its body and put it in my pack.
okay, sure. It's nasty and bloody and horribly malformed. Kwan-Sing, it's your turn.
Okay, so I'm still bursting with speed. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 30 feet of movement, or 35 feet. And I will use my action and pull out a healer's healing kit, and I'll
Okay.
slap it on Pip and wake her up.
Whack.
Okay, so you just
Yeah.
So, like an oversized band-aid.
The way I imagine it to get her up, I feel like I just take like a little bit of wind and I just push it into her lungs, right? Like
sure.
like a breath straight through her, wakes her up, and then I pull out my med kit, my med kit from Fortnite. No, and I just start bandaging her up.
Okay, so she heals 1d6 plus 8
Yep.
because of the level.
And I have to roll that, right?
Yep.
So she rolls 13. I roll a 5.
So you heal 13 hit points.
Thank
Pip,
God.
I
as
said she
Kwan-Sing,
rolls. I'm an idiot.
as Kwan-Sing, the field medic just rushes over to you and gets you up.
Thanks.
I'm be like, and then I'm gonna say, "Don't let it get to you." And I move right here.
Happens to
Actually,
Dane all the time.
Yeah.
actually, instead of that, I'm gonna say, "Finish it." And then, let's see, I have 75 feet and I've used 30, so 35. So I have 40 left. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. And now you have flanking, and you can do whatever you want to.
Yes.
Which it does come to
Okay,
your
so I
turn.
roll with advantage.
Yes.
Okay, so it's on top of me, right?
I'm just a tornado.
That's a 15.
15 hits.
So it's 7 points of damage.
7. That's enough to do
Okay.
it. Yeah. So you drive your blade right into its. There you go, right into its stomach as it just bleeds all over you. This horrifying screech fills the air as it violently shakes and then falls still right on
And
top.
then, like, I say, "That'll teach me to be brave." Ugh, and I push it off of me.
All right.
That'll teach me to be brave. That's so Pip. Heck no.
Movement bonus action for you.
I will grab my arrow, my bow and arrow. And can I stand up?
My boo.
Yes, you'll use half your movement, but yeah. So
Okay.
That's fine. Eric, your turn.
I'm going to drop my concentration so that Jenny appears again, and drop my dagger in through the bars, and just run around to the other side of the cage here, and fire a bolt from my wand here. What is it? Yes, it's a arc of lightning that's going to shoot out of my wand at the chicken fighting Dane dog here.
Okay.
This is Witch Bolt,
Okay.
and it is Nat 1.
Oof.
my God.
Yeah, so it backfires and it explodes in your face, knocking you back and prone. You actually slam against the cage behind you as the wand itself just
Poor
And
Eric.
as I slump to the ground, it's like, not in front of Jenny.
Yeah.
Alright, that's your action. You're prone right now too.
Yeah, and I don't even have half my movement left, so I'm just gonna hang out prone.
Alright. Dane, your turn.
All right, Dane is gonna bite at this chicken again. That first one was just a 10.
No,
I'm
does
pretty
not,
sure that
unfortunately.
misses.
That miss.
Right, +4. Yeah, it's +4. So then with my second attack, that one is a 14.
That hits.
Okay, excellent. And it's already poisoned, so I don't have to worry about a saving throw. Great, lowest damage. That's 3 points of piercing damage.
To number 5.
And I'm just like
All right.
biting at it and like I got it in my teeth and I'm shaking my head around like.
Sure. Yeah, you managed to catch one of the wings, and it's like pulling away from you, and you guys are going back and forth as it comes to number 2 who's asleep, and then number 5 who is right at you. He is going to attack you. So it is a bite attack. So the lower of those two is a 21. So you take 6 points of piercing damage
Okay.
as it grabs and it bites the mouth that has a hold of his wing. And then it goes in for its claw attack, so disadvantage. That's a 17.
Yep.
And you take 3 points of damage.
All right.
As it just breaks your face. Breaks your face. And Rhonda, your
Breaks
turn.
your face. Alright, so I will move down over to the still sleeping chickadee.
Alright.
And I'm gonna just give it a terrible wake up call.
Okay. Nah. Just
I love this
So-
mental picture of like his friend is like actively fighting and he's like, you little sleeping jerk.
Pulls out his axe and he says, "Here's Ronnie." Right?
So that's a dirty 20.
Yeah, definitely.
And-
It's a critical, so
Okay, so D10 or D8. No. Alright, there it is. No. I'm sorry, I'm fumbling over. Fucking just.
Roll a d.
Yeah, old fashioned way. I didn't even know where my D8 was. Okay. I am the worst. Anyways, that was an 8. So 8 plus 5, so 13 damage.
did
And
you
then I'll-
roll two? Did you roll 2d8s or did you double?
Oh, I rolled a D8. Well, that counteracted that was a 1, so
You should have
8.
doubled it.
So 12, and then 18 damage.
18 damage, just crunch you. It's like just like a clean meat cleaver, just cuts it in half. Doesn't even make a sound. It's just meat.
I didn't even have a chance to wake up.
Yeah.
Just death.
What?
Rhonda just really excited
It
to
was a
cook
little bit-
these.
I am. This is gonna make some tasty dinners for the next couple days.
You still have
Yes.
unarmed still.
Oh yeah, yes, you're right. Well, I took all my movement to get to that guy, so
Alright, gotcha.
Punch at the ear and Vic-
Punch
I'm
it.
gonna start shadow boxing.
Do a whirlacing attack.
I will move up. I can move all the way to it. So I will do this.
Start singing. You'll start singing leaves.
I'll just say, I've come to help you, Dane.
Looks like you've done most of the
Grr.
work. And I'm just going to lift up.
He's like foaming at the mouth, looking at the opposite direction. He's like, just like crazy. Just
That's probably really jarring to see me do this.
just like disease-ridden dog.
That's a
Oh, hey, guys,
19
what's
to
up?
hit.
Yeah.
19 to hit.
That hits.
Quit it. And that is plus 6. 13 points of damage.
13 points of damage. How
Just-
would you like to do this?
I would just like to straight up uppercut that sucker straight into the air.
All right.
Just
And I'll catch
with
it.
my staff, I'm just gonna smack it up like a full-on golf swing. It's gone.
All right. And so you like drag your staff on the ground for just like to reel up the intense effect, and then just like spiraling, like localized vortex underneath. Just,
Like a Razzle.
and it, yeah, it just like shoots up in the air, and you can just see it like those like glitch scenes from Skyrim where like you see like the saber-toothed tiger spinning forever. It
Just the
it
one
like,
wing is
twirls.
still in my mouth. It's broken.
Oh,
Just blood
In my-
everywhere.
there you
Am
go.
I-
Yeah, and it's just
In my head, you just hear gone.
and then after a couple seconds, it just falls somewhere.
Potatoes.
And I spit out the thing and I Dane shape. I'm sorry you had to see that.
It would have been funnier if you would have Dane shaped and then spit out.
That's true.
Yucky.
He goes back to the wild shape.
Ugh. No apologies needed, friend. Let's check on Pip. She, wasn't doing so well.
I guess as I'm following Kwansing over to Pip, I'll say, Rondon, can your axe open that cage?
Well, I don't see why not. Let's give this a few good swings.
Meanwhile, Jenny's like, "It's okay, Eric. You looked very cool doing it."
Okay, thanks, Jenny.
What a drag.
Walking by, I kind of give Eric like a... You're the man, buddy.
As I hear this, actually, as I'm walking by going towards Pip, I go, I promise everything he does most of the time is really cool. Like, just trying to like add in. And then as I say that, I stand up and I give Eric the double thumbs up and I go, and I walk away. I shake
Did
my
you
head.
hear his battle cry?
Sold.
Just running at people. What is that? It's like
Waist high.
it's coming. Just like,
Honestly, if I saw that coming at me in a hallway, like I'd
Yeah.
flip. I'm just
Bye.
like, nope. Oh,
all right.
I'm gonna cure wounds on Pip
Okay.
at second level.
All right. So 2d8 plus 4.
That sounds right.
I'll be like, sorry, Miss Jenny. I'm gonna have to back away while I start swinging at this cage.
I don't think that's a good idea.
I don't know what else to do. I'm winding up right now.
Yes.
And I swing.
Okay.
Unless someone stops me.
No.
So,
You do it. We ain't stopping you. Don't
should I
stop!
make
Don't
it-
stop! Don't stop the beat! And don't stop!
Should I make an attack roll?
Yes.
Okay.
Everybody.
That'll be 21.
21. Okay. So you swing your axe down on the lock, and it looks like it damages it, but it also damages your axe as well. You can see that it horribly
Excuse me?
impact.
Yikes.
I now have a hammer.
Yeah, so you can put -1 to your damage on that axe, Rondon.
Oh, damn it.
I will toss Rondon one of my hand axes because I never used them. Like, here, use this. Don't damage yours.
This like beautifully sharp like axe that he's like instilled a rune into, and he's like, I'm gonna swing some metal with it. Ding, ding, ding.
So you said -1?
-1 on the damage for that axe. Yeah.
So instead of like a plus
So you can
5,
open
it's
up
like a
the
plus
item.
4, right?
So you can open up the customize option on the item, and then just put -1.
Ooh.
Hey, Mac, how does Rondon respond to this?
Well, I mean, luckily this was just my battle axe, but I'm like... how would I put it? I'm just kind of just... what?
What in tarnation?
Oh, god damn. Sorry. Alright, I guess. I'll find a new axe.
It can be sharpened.
Yeah, you're right, but I'll just be sad for right now.
So I guess I want to try to use my hand axe to, like, not necessarily swing at it, but like get the leverage on the lock to break it.
Sure. So I'll say with this, just go ahead and make a strength check.
All right. Can I give myself guidance on this? Is that how that works? Since
Yeah.
it's just generic
Guidance is like the
strength.
most broken cantrip,
Yeah, it is. That's why I made sure to take it.
but it's not overpowered by any means.
No, it's broken.
It's just a D4.
I don't want to use that D20.
Is it a D4
This
or
D20.
after?
Oh god.
I don't need the guidance.
Wow. So what do you say to kind of one up Rondon here?
I'll say, Eric, come give me a hand with this. And I'll kind of like wink at him.
Oh, I
And
got
then,
you.
Like I'm gonna do my best to like play it like, hey, look at what Eric's doing. I'm just helping him, and then we're just gonna pop the lock off.
They're gonna pop the lock and then drop.
It's gonna drop.
Yes. Okay.
I hate this
what you
game.
did there.
Not been Rondon's day.
All right. So the metal
That's the
kind of
first good
bends
roll
and
I've
then-
had all night. So.
and splits, and the lock just lays there on the floor, and Jenny, still restrained, kind of wiggles around in the cage there.
Eric, my hero.
So I guess I pull the door open and step back so Eric can step in.
Yeah, I'll get in there, and I had dropped a dagger in there hoping that she'd be able to jimmy it enough to free herself, but I'll pick it up and cut the bonds on her hands and feet if she's got them.
Okay.
Of course she has
Mask
feet.
With 4 toes.
I'm gonna count the toes.
5.
Hold up. All together?
Yeah.
Oh god. Oh no.
Jenny, what happened to your toes?
He was cruel.
As he's doing this, I'm gonna say to Rondon and Dane, I'm gonna say, all right, boys, from the top, and we're gonna stand in a line, and we're gonna hit him with the reunited, and it feels so good.
I don't sing.
I don't know what song
From
that is.
the top, Dane. Get it together,
Yeah.
sweetie. We have a competition this weekend.
Oh, not state.
Still in the cage, kind of crouched down, jammed in there with her. Just give her a quick hug and then try and help her out of the cage.
Okay. She eventually gets loosed from all of the restraints, and she stands up and she gives you a proper hug as she exits, and she says, "Oh, boy, if you hadn't shown up when you did, I don't know what might have happened."
What did happen? That was Finnan, right? I've never seen him do stuff like that before.
Yes, that was him. He approached me earlier today because word kind of got around town that you'd come back. You know how people are here. And he was just obsessive and forceful, and something happened to him, Eric. His legs aren't the same. It looks fiendish to me. He had told me that he met some man in the woods that gave him power. He said he was gonna go after you. I don't know.
Did he take you to get to me? Is that what you're telling me?
Yeah.
I'm so sorry, Jenny.
It's not your fault, Eric. It's not your fault that he's horribly twisted now.
Let's get you home.
Take me home tonight.
Why are you back, though? Not that I'm not happy to see you.
No, yeah. Well, we're gonna later when we've had time to rest a bit. We're gonna circle back to the fact that you heard I was in town and didn't come see me. But for right now,
I was getting ready. I had to get out of my rags. You know how much blood I get on me?
I do, and you know that doesn't bother me. You're great whatever you've got on. But we're not doing that right now.
Kwanzaa is just like in the background, just like
Dude, Kwanzaa's got his hands up and he's like, I cannot believe this.
Kwanzaa, it's not like that.
I almost want to just like dead arm Eric.
roll
just
for insight.
You said you look good and whatever, and then you said whatever we're doing, and I don't know what doing is, okay? I'm a monk. We don't talk.
I've never met
celibate.
a woman.
That's not true.
Been celibate for years.
We also don't know that, but
The old Chris Farley bit. Sure, maybe I don't smell good, and I've never kissed a girl.
that's perfect. That's almost spot on, actually.
Okay, well, so we can have this conversation as we're heading back into town.
Yes.
Okay.
There are some sort of hags, witches, creatures that they're evil. I don't know what they want, but they're coming here, and that's why we're here. I'm glad we got here when we did, but maybe it wasn't a good thing because Finnan seems to have gone off the deep end because I'm back. I don't know. We're trying to get everybody out of town and take them to Darvington. I was hoping that you might be able to escort the group. You've got ties in Darvington, obviously, and I was just hoping that. I don't want to ask this of you. You've had an experience here, but we're worried about something big coming, and we don't want innocent people getting caught in it.
I'll do it. Are you coming along?
I'm not. I'm staying to face whatever's coming. I do have some friends. I'm going to out of character here. I'm trying to remember. Brano and Presea said they would accompany too, didn't they?
Yes.
Okay. We have a couple other friends who will escort the group, but I would feel so much happier knowing that you were safe and that you were helping keep everyone else safe if you would take them.
Absolutely. I'll need a new weapon, so I'll have to...
We can help with that. Ooh, can I make one?
Yeah.
Jenny.
Hi. We met before. What was your name?
Pip.
Pip. And she shakes her hand.
And I interject, it's short for Pipley.
No, that's not.
What an odd name.
It's delightful.
It's actually short for pimp.
No, that's not.
But it's long for P.
No.
Pimp?
No.
Pipley? Pimp?
Shut up!
Oh, boy.
I now release my tornado.
But it comes out as a form of a toot.
I'm
Weird.
Oh. Nope.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry I wasn't able to get you out of that cage.
I don't think you should be sorry. You nearly lost your life because of me. I'm the one that should be sorry.
We're just trying to do the right thing. So if I ever were to find, anybody else in a cage, do you know where I could get some tools to help me pick that lock?
Well, between you and me, that's not something you discuss in the open with people.
Oh.
But
We're not in the open, we're in the woods.
Got him.
that's why she's talking about it now.
Dummy.
But if you really need some way to get by, I know someone in Berkshire.
Someone in Berkshire?
Yes.
Okay. How do I get a hold of them? What's their phone number?
Call me, maybe.
Are they on Facebook? Do they have a website?
Yeah.
Is it orange?
You can usually find them. You can usually find them in the Flaming Boot at midnight. Their name is Tomask.
Is that a name I know?
Mm-mm.
What is it? Tomask?
Tomask. Yes.
Okay.
We go back and he says, "Have you come today?"
God damn it.
Part 2.
Yeah. Well, thanks, Jenny.
Ask him if the door's open. He'll know what it means. But be careful.
Sorry to interrupt again. Pipley, mind if I interrupt?
I mean, yeah.
You guys wouldn't have to have a blacksmith in town, because my battle axe took a beating, and I could use some repairs to my armor, if you know what I mean. It's rusty.
Usually, when somebody says "if you know what I mean," it means something else, and I'm just trying to figure out what that means.
Don't think too hard on it.
It means I need to repair my armor.
Okay.
What else
Wink.
could it mean? A wink. Anyways, you wouldn't have to have blacksmith in town.
A small one. Yeah.
I mean, aren't you all small?
Look who's talking.
I know.
Gane's head just slowly turns.
We're gonna
But
start.
yes, we can have your axe sharpened. That's not a problem.
And the chainmail?
That's a little more tricky, but if you have the time, I mean, well,
Unless they
it probably won't work out if we're traveling not too long from now.
Well, if they have anything in stock, I'll just replace it.
I'm not sure chainmail. Weapons are more easily created than armor is.
Oh, all right. What? That'll be fine. No worries. I appreciate your help nonetheless.
I say it's just repairing, though, right? Would that affect? Or
Well,
you were
if-
looking to buy
if-
new stuff?
Yeah,
Well-
if he wants to repair, if people are leaving like right as soon as you get back, like, do you
Right.
want to hold everyone up for someone repairing his armor?
Sure.
And and they don't sell that kind of armor here. It's too meticulous to create, and such a small village.
Right.
Yeah.
So-
Yeah,
So-
I just figured it'd be worth asking nonetheless, but
Perhaps the chain shirt you're already wearing could be of some value to them. You could use it to barter for a better price on something new.
we'll have to see what they got for wares.
All right, and as you
Worth
guys
looking.
head back to Greenwood, just the obvious burning question enters your mind, Eric, as to how in the hell did Finnan come across this power? The story sounds all too familiar to you, but how? And when will he rear his ugly head back? At whose expense will it be that you meet again? And that's where we'll pick up next time.
Find out next time on RNG.
Hey folks, thanks so much for listening. If you're enjoying our podcast, please help us grow by sharing it with your nerdy friends and family, and leaving us a review wherever you listen to podcasts. If you haven't heard, we are beginning the process of transitioning to present the Dark Veil in a live stream format. So be on the lookout for more information on Facebook at Realm Narrative Gaming, on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter at RNG Presents, or go straight to our website at rngpresents.com. Thanks again, friends. We love you. Stay safe, and we'll see you next time on The Dark Veil.
The Dark Veil is a production of RNG Presents and features Mac Anderson as Rondon, Tyler Brinker as Dane, Drew Dolan as Kwanseng, Carla Elfritz as Pip, Mike Lewis as Eric, and the Dungeon Master? That's Brandon Rubio. Our amazing music provided by Aiden Chan, and this episode edited by Carla Elfritz. Thanks for listening. See you next time on The Dark Veil.
Cool.